Okay, so they're still holding that?
No, we fell back because I was bad.
We didn't even get close to taking.
Yeah,
so
we
the enemy
were
still
saying
holds
at this
10.
time. Yeah, they retook
Oh
it.
shit. Okay.
But we fell back kind of willingly. Like we took it and then it just got a bit too much.
Yeah, we couldn't maintain on the hill.
Yeah, so they destroyed the Katyushas, which were firing at us, and they continued all the way up to this point there, where they are now.
And they're still there.
Yeah, and they've still got to go up to here, where they'll call in artillery on this point here, which is where they're building the rafts, which is the place we've got to knock out.
Prikubanskiy.
So the whole point of the mission is just to insert artillery fire.
Gotcha.
And the attack on Hügel saying was like a diversion.
Diversion, yeah.
Over by the back, have you got contact with them?
Yeah, I got contact with them. If you open your map, they are right. You see where I'm doing the lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were right there. I'll do it inside for a second, then delete it.
Yeah.
They've still got to go up there. They should be able to observe Prikubanskiy from there.
All right. Keep having radio check-ins with them. We may.
Yeah, I've told them 5 now.
All right. And I'll try and work out a plan just in case we need to send out you guys as a listing post.
Okay. The connection was really good though, so I'm not sure if it will break up really quickly or if it'll be fine all the way.
All right.
I'm not sure what that happens to.
All right. Right now we're in position. Any other words from Battalion Stab?
No. Well, Hauptfeldwebel was not here to do the radio stuff, so I'm just kind of messaging Brookman. I'm not sure if I'll get responses.
Alright, we are... Alright. I got my guys, what's the remainder of them, online. But... probably gonna send out a small patrol just to establish a good position for a listing post in the swamp, or a relay post in the swamp. Alright. I'll be back.
Okay.
We're tearing down a lot of the bases and shit like that, so that's another reason why I'm going to help with like breakdowns of like the bottom
You were late last week, so you need a sniper. Make sure the men are aware, keeping their heads down and moving around regularly, just to stop them from getting any decent. Stadler is MG for now, but I've told him if he can't remain punctual, then he won't be keeping that. This is strike 1. He said he was going to be 10-15 minutes maximum, and it's been half an hour. So he's at strike 1. I'm only giving him one more chance, and if he can't do it next week, Muller will take over as MG, and we'll have to find a Hilfer. Hello, Hevelwebel.
If I decline? Alright, how many guys do you have to decline?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Act, with one more joining, so 9.
Alright. I am going to pull elements from Svida Grupa and the Zug Troop, and I'm going to have them watch your positions. I want you to take your guys on a short patrol out into the swamps in front of us.
Standard.
Mark it inside. Where did we get it? We need to have a path and a general area opened up, so if we need to, we can have a relay point out in the swamp in front of us, so we can get back in contact with Kampfgruppe. So I want you guys to lead at the rear of the Widerstandsnest.
Okay. Yeah. Towards the direction of Hügel's in?
More north, right there.
Verstanden, into the swamp. Gotcha.
I want you to do a quick out.
Yeah.
Into this general area.
Yeah.
See if we can find a place there where we can set up a relay point for back
Standard. Am I looking for anything like boats, crossings, etc.?
No. If you see them, mark them. If not, try and maintain as low profile as you can. Keep it quiet out there in the swamp. We know we still have enemies on Hügel 10 after they pushed us off. So you guys are going to be out there basically for Aufklärungs. This is not a combat patrol. I want you guys to go out there and find a safe point that you'll be able to lead back to if he needs to. All right.
Standing.
If you guys get bogged down in combat, pull back. Don't make a stand or anything like that.
Jawohl.
Oh shit.
Understood. Sharpshooter.
Yeah. Hold this position until I get. Hold this position until you get reinforcements from Zweite.
Jawohl.
It's not sharpshooter.
Fiend vest.
Vest. Find vest.
Find vest.
300.
Where's him? Where's
My
that?
contact.
What's next?
Right, do your best. We haven't got an MG yet.
Yeah, I had bullet landing
Oh.
on me.
Yeah, it's
You don't get out of the trenches, bro.
Yeah.
Zweite.
But no,
Yeah.
I do think there's some.
Guys, how many guys you have with you today?
I got about 5 riflemen and an MG team. Today we got Bergman sitting in a stealth. Give him a chance, so in case I go down, that's who you go look for.
Yeah. Well, all right. You got keep your MG team and 1 rifleman here, and then pull the rest of your guys over and cover Fighter Klein's Gruppe. He will be moving off the line for a Aufklärungs.
Sounds like they're in some contact right now over there.
Yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and move your guys and just to make sure to help him clear those contacts. And,
know what?
then he'll be stepping off into Gruppe. I'll have some guys from Zug Troop coming over here to help your MG.
Yeah,
Probably were right, China. We're sitting here probably all day.
Alright. Hoffa, you're gonna stay with the MG
But yeah,
team.
it's really
Kesselhut and Mir, come with me.
thinking that you
Alright.
Can I go pick up a sniper?
Nope.
Got some Russians here trying to probe. We've taken out 4 already. Just in front of us.
Alright.
Keep eyes on the line. Eagle.
Hold here, guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
FLW.
How many guys you got here? Only 3?
With 5. Well, one's just reloading quickly.
Alright. Keep your guys here. You guys are going to have to hold this side of the flank. I'm going to move... Let me think on that for a minute. Right now I'm sending Klein's Gruppe off and an Aufklärungs to the north so they can find a relay point for back if we need it. Zvita's going to move guys down to Dritte Gruppe's position. You guys hold this. You have 5 guys. Go sit here and hold this. Do you have an MG with you?
Yeah, we have
Static MG.
Ah, up there.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, you guys should be good to hold this. I will leave. I'm gonna move Zug Troop off to Zvita's position in the middle.
Yeah, well.
If you guys, I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna have them be mobile. If you guys start getting hit, I'll have them pull over to you. If Thread starts getting hit, I'll have them basically floating around the line. All right.
Yeah, well, understand.
If you need anything, also Gefechtstrasse is low. We're low on ammunition at just about everything in Gefechtstrasse. So if conserve the stuff you've got and use your grenades and stuff measuredly.
Yeah, what? I'm gonna find something for my fan up.
Spiegel proceeded to dump.
Herr Wolf?
Okay,
Mein Wolf? Alright. Right now, the current situation of the trenches is Dritte is going to head out on an Aufklärungs to the up north. They're going to exit the rear of the trenches. up north and try and find a relay point for Beck if we need it. So in case we lose contact with the to the grouping, the conf grouping out there, Beck can have a place to go forward. As such, Zvita Grupa is basically splitting its men. He has about 8 guys at the moment, so he's splitting his men between Dritte Grupa and Zvita Grupa. Ryder has 5 guys over here on Erste Grupa's position. I want you guys to basically act as reactionary force. If you guys will go set up in Zvita, or you can stay here, you can go set up in Zvita Grupa's position, whatever. But if you guys hear contact on the line, I want you to basically take Spiegel and Lair and react to combat and help reinforce those areas that are taking contacts. All right.
We're standard.
All right. We are Gefechtstrasse is low today. We don't have much in terms of resupply here. I may have to go meet some out. We got some when the truck arrived, but other than that, we're pretty much what we've got here is what we've got. I'm still waiting on getting contacts from Beck and seeing what's actually going on in the comp group. Let's keep your heads down and keep a good eye out. Strauss.
Jawohl.
Who else is with you from company troop?
Just me. I'm just doing patrolling along the line here.
Alright. I've got Zvita Grupa split out over there, and Dritte's positions. Klein is taking his Grupa. He's going and Aufklärungs out to the trench. Would you mind sticking around? Or, I mean, you can finish your patrol on the lines, but once you finish that, would you stick around Dritte Grupa's position and just help them? I've got Feldwebel Wolf, Spiegel, and Lair. They're a reactionary force and be able to actually head down the line if they need to. Erste Grupa is still in his position, but Zvita Grupa is pretty spread out. So.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, head on my flank.
Yeah, whenever you finish, you can keep patrolling. With Wolf and them, they've got they'll have some force to go with them.
Jawohl.
Yeah, Beck. Any contact from the comp group?
Yes, they've moved up further. They are now at the far edge. See my mark? Actually, a little bit higher. Just there.
I see it.
Yeah. They've got about 700 meters to go.
So how are you guys trained to respond to contact? For example, if you have like
Klein and
available
Dritte going out on patrol
support,
to the
for
north.
example, artillery or whatever, do
basically
you
just
always
doing
call them in? Like,
try and find you a relay
for
point if
example,
we
you're
need
on
it.
the patrol, you come under contact.
Okay.
It depends.
Hopefully we won't need it, but who knows? If we have need to, I can send you.
If we know the village is hostile, then yeah, we'll RD or airstrike the position. But if we don't know if there's civilians inside of it, then we won't.
The stabs go fight.
Because that's the biggest thing is killing.
There was a resupply that came in with a reinsert. Did you happen to see
How
that?
often does it happen? I mean, I don't know if you know.
I mean, I'm messaging him on Steam.
But I suppose, yeah, I suppose because it's extremely hard to
probably better.
identify.
We're gonna check on this resupply that we reportedly got.
I did request medical supply as well last week, so if we get, see if we have it this week.
I believe there's a crate set in the confession stand.
Yeah.
And I'll blame him and just head off. So that's why I'm taking today. That sucks. He's like going on right. He's basically my right hand man. That's besides from you when we're driving.
I mean, normally it's funny, but the night of all nights, my first night being judged as a group inferior and all this shit's going wrong. So it's like, can't be helped.
What's going on?
We've had one person crash, Master Delve got shot and has to go to treatment for the sanitator, and as soon as he's back, I'm ready to go.
Alright, we've got a good strong radio signal with him right now. So
Pretending.
Take your time, get you guys back, and
Yeah,
out on your, take your time, be quiet in the swamp, guys.
Jawohl. Yeah, we've got.
I'm just gonna mark something on the map.
Yeah. Didn't you mark the second one, the reserve one?
I'll go mark the reserve one in a second.
Maybe just sitting here for a little bit.
That's...
I got sent
Yeah.
over a demon.
Yeah. I never actually checked that goddamn resupply. Shit.
Gefechtschuss.
Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Mad Max.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh no.
Might be a cog. No. Should we check it? Gefechtschuss.
Could be. Yeah, let's go try that.
So I did, you know, after the mission and I ran back, there was
Third level?
Yeah, over by the Huff.
I was wondering what our orders are. I've been told nothing.
Well, right now we're just carrying out the mission that we're finishing up last weekekend. Right now everybody's spread out amongst the trenches. Graphite Klein is about to go on a affluence control up to find a relay point. Other than that, we're all just going to sit here and see if we can help the comp group in any way.
So do you want us on the like infantry shots or in the Stug?
I think the IG is most beneficial.
Yeah, can you have a map on your Huff?
I should. Yeah, well.
What's your range for your infantry gun? Up
to 4 kilometers.
Okay, so you got plenty of range.
Yeah.
All right then. Yeah, go ahead and occupy the infantry gun. You guys can bring it forward and set it up how you guys want it. We will or put it in into a indirect fire position, and we'll
Yeah,
wait
if you
for,
actually if you look on the map where that's where the gun's going to be, it's decent. Just here.
All right. Excellent. Then
Decent position there.
all right. Sit tight. Beck, would you please inform?
I just move it.
We're setting off now.
Yeah.
Beck, would you please inform the comp group that they do have access to like the infantry gun support as well?
The only thing is, it might take us a little while to work out, you know, fire angles and solutions. So bear with us.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Good luck, Dada.
Good luck. Yeah. Hi, what's up?
Yeah.
Hello?
Your backpack? Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's roleplay. I think it's Landrick. Perhaps.
Thanks, mate.
No, it's. I don't know who it is.
Oh, Bert, hello.
Hello. Well, lucky you're back.
Yeah, the Russians sabotaged the boats. We were sent ahead to secure them. They sabotaged them. We swam across because we had no supplies anyways. Got to the other side. The Romanians said, if you have a map, there's more boats at Widerstandsnest Maria in the very south. But I don't know if Bowman still has a whole group on the other side, and the boats are toast.
The big boats that they were using to actually get across?
Yeah. They the Russians found them and destroyed them. We cleared out the Russians, but we had to smoke ourselves off and swim across the river because we had no ammo.
Alright.
Fedwebel.
It would?
I lost contact with Dora. I'll go. It's just already set off.
They just set off, but you could probably catch them if you just went out to the northeast there.
Also, Junkman's got a message for you.
Alright, what is it?
Okay, so Huffeldobel.
1 second.
Me and Ulnecker managed to swim across.
How much ammo you got?
Now like 9 PPSH max.
Go with Beck. Score Sindridrida. Yeah. Sorry.
What is our call sign today?
Your call sign will be the same as it always is. Should be Ida, correct? No, that's
no.
Bear, isn't it?
No bears attack.
As the linked infantry gun, I do not recall. When
me don't either.
Alright.
Can we be Heidi?
Yeah, sure, you can be Heidi.
Thank you.
Confirm that with Beck when he gets back. Sorry, Youngkerman. What's the message?
Okay. The boats that we used to initially cross the river have been disabled by the Russians. Me and Wilnick had to swim across.
What's the
There's
location
more
of those?
boats.
Do you have a location on them?
I don't have a map.
Okay.
I lost it in the swamps.
As you do.
Yeah, well, when I'm trying to scramble across, it got soggy and wet across the water. But it was around the previous location that was marked earlier on in the day. You remember where that was?
Generally.
If I had a map, I could probably point it out to you.
I'll prop by my map. Watch your toes. Please don't kill me. Okay, thank you. Alright.
Alright, so we crossed, I think, roughly around this area.
Yeah.
And boats are disabled here. There is more boats down near Widerstands Nest, Maria.
Boats for crossing?
Yes. We spoke with a Romanian patrol coming from,
Do you hear that? Yeah.
the Widerstands Nest, Marilla. They were patrolling the roads by them. From what I understand, they said that there's more boats down there that we can use for crossing. I know that Stoss and a couple of guys from Erste Group are still alive over there. I know Vorman, Siebeck, and Schultz went to continue the mission northbound.
Yes. Okay. Did they give an exact location of where those boats were?
I'm worried about today, man.
No, they just said they're around Widerstands Nest, Maria, in the water, I would imagine. But when we pulled up to our crossing initially, there was a patrol of Russians there that had just sunk the boats.
That's y'all's fire. That must have been y'all's firing. We heard.
Yeah, more than likely. Either that or the stuff at Widerstands Nest, the 10.
Alright.
10.
Beck is going out with Dritter right now to try and get a relay with them. When we hear that they've got connection, we'll see what we can do in terms of if we can go down and get those boats ready for them to cross and get them a bridgehead going. Because right now it's with those boats being sabotaged, I can have Beck relay that, but well, he will relay that because you talked to him.
Yeah.
All right. Then we will sit tight for a moment, and hopefully let Beck get his relaying done, and then we can figure out what we want to do in terms of trying to build them another bridge, get them another boat head, crossing, whatever.
Me and Wilnick managed to fully get across. We didn't encounter anything after we crossed, apart from friendlies. I don't know if the Russians are still planning on crossing where they were, but I did destroy their raft making capabilities in that area, as well as 1 raft and 3 boats. They did have a tank cross the river. I don't know if it's still working or not, but it was hit several times by the PTID.
Alright. Well, hopefully we'll have to hope that's enough. Hopefully the remains of Congo Republic can get their stuff done.
Yeah, I still have some explosive supplies. Other than that, I'm pretty much out, and I'm also wounded as well.
Alright, go ahead and get with one of our sanitators here and get yourself patched up, and we'll figure out what we should do.
What?
Wherever they are.
Egghart's sat right here, but I don't know if he's AFK.
What?
I need stitching.
Well, it sounds like they're preparing a fire mission with the LEIG on Werkstatt, which is Südost of Prikubanskiy.
I'm gonna go
Alright,
see about
yeah, that's
acquiring
our,
a map from Gefechtsstrasse.
That is our fucking objective.
There you go.
Hopefully the conf group can
Thank
get
you.
up there in time and relay.
And most of the raft making capabilities are disabled. Either that or it's unusable anymore, especially with TNT blowing up right next to it.
Alright, if we can take out their workstations up there, then that'll be a pretty good crippling for their ability to get shit across the river.
Hopefully. Alright, I'm gonna go out to Gefechtsstrasse and see about getting a map.
Alright.
Holy shit. Maria, like what?
Beck?
Yeah. I got contact with them, yeah. Just ahead of our position we got radio contact.
Okay.
I've got the IG to set up a fire mission on the Verge. I'm running back to where Vilnecker is now to finalise it.
So Beck.
Yeah.
We, according to Junkerman's report, those boats that they used to get over
yeah,
are
I've heard it
from him. Did you relay that to them that those boats are sabotaged?
Yeah, I've relayed it.
All right. Tell them once they figure that and they start heading back, we're going to try and find them a way to get across the river to the Sud near Widerstandsness Maria. We know that there's boats down there. Once that happens, once they get their objective done, I'll send out a group with you. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just telling the radios to wait. You can keep talking.
So yeah, once they get their objective, we'll try and get a group down there to actually secure the boat crossing with Widerstandsness Maria.
Marta.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
We got contacts over here to the west. Could see a couple of them dying.
Who's this that's just standing here?
I just saw a Russian walk around up there. Huh. They're pretty close to our trenches on that side.
I got my weapon, that'd be... Alright, we're gonna fight it.
You will.
Comp Group of Bowman is still up there, trying to get eyes on target for our fire mission.
Where exactly are they? I apologize, I wasn't here last weekend for the end of it. Yeah, I do, yeah. Oh, they're in that area? Okay. Alright.
Heading north. Once they get eyes on the target, Beck will be able to tell us how to get that fire mission going with the LIG. When that happens, once they start heading back, all of their boats have been compromised. Step off from, which is just this general area right here. The Romanians have more boats. We're gonna go get them, make them another beachhead. We're basically gonna take a tank down there with a groupa and go ahead and establish another beachhead across the river and wait for them.
Still have their tank destroyers down there with them?
They should, as far as I'm aware.
It's good to know. Alright, sounds good. So we'll be waiting basically till that happens.
Yep.
So.
I'm gonna go check on the load.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And they still have the most dangerous thing about Japan is that everybody thinks that it's this kawaii, cute little pink country, you know? But their society is literally the same from the 40s, because they didn't go down the same guilt trip as the Germans, right? They don't even acknowledge.
Yeah, pretty garbage. There's no flat ground either, is there?
Unless we rebuild
by that tree over there.
Howdy.
Hello.
Alright.
Small probing attack to the west near Greaser's position.
I got an update for you too.
What you got?
Alright. Junkerman and Villanecker got back. They got back across the river. They destroyed the heavy rafts along the rivers, but unfortunately, all of our boats as well. The crossing points that Conquer Vervoman used to cross, those boats have been sabotaged. So Comfortable Bowman is basically out there without a way to get it back across. We have received word that there are boats to be used north of Widerstandsdes Maria. What we're going to do is once we've received word that once the Kampfgruppe has finished its fire mission and have taken care of the Werkstatt up there, I'm going to have a Stug and a Gruppe go down there to Widerstandsdes Maria and try and establish a new bridgehead using those boats and basically open up another area of exfil for the Kampfgruppe.
Got it.
I don't. It depends on just how long it's going to take for them to get their fire mission done. I'm unsure how long that's going to be. I know they're generally, if you guys got maps, they're generally in this area.
Okay.
So they're getting close at the moment, and we'll see if we can hit it with the IG. If not, we can use Bizon. But Drita should be coming back in a minute, and they should be able to fill their hole in the line.
Push something.
Wolf, don't kill yourself.
Did
with
he
that
drop
thing.
his rifle?
Yeah, already knocked it out of place in the freaking nest, so we're trying to figure Thinking something out. maybe we could put it by this over here, because I think that's just normal ground.
This thing is janky as fuck right now.
Yeah.
Watch out.
It's like an officer, he's got a pistol holster.
Somewhere like up here, maybe. Be fucking flat. Actually, yeah.
Who's this? Eckhart? Shit, which way is the...
Hello, bug.
Hello? Oh, we're gonna fight the right?
Hello.
Alright, you bring Finnet over here, bitte.
Finnet.
I've got an update for both of you in terms of...
Finnet.
Alright.
You're coming.
I got an update for what's going to happen in the plan we have right now. Alright. I received word that Kampfgruppe Bowman, what's remained of it, what's remained of your group is split up into two sections, one of which your group, the remainder of your group and the wounded are heading to trying to find a new exfil point, and Kampfgruppe Bowman, what remains of that, is heading north to try and finish their job and get a fire mission done on the Werkstatt.
Yeah.
Then they're going to have to fall back. Unfortunately, Junkerman and Willenecker, when they returned, told us that boats they used to the Russian squad. So we need to find a new bridgehead, a new area for crossing for them. We have received word from the Romanians that there are new boats generally in this area somewhere.
Yeah, well.
So what we're going to do is when we receive word that Antovitsu Bowman has finished the fire mission, we are going to send a Gruppe with a tank, a large Gruppe probably with elements of Zugtrupp, down to Widerstandsdes Maria, and we're going to try and establish a new crossing point for them, taking the boats that they have and using the Panzers. I don't know how long that's going to be. Could be waiting on them to get their fire mission in and for accurate fire from the LG. Which I have to see, but you guys will you will be the group of going with the Panzer. How are you guys doing on ammunition? Is there anything you guys need?
I think we're good for ammunition. I'd say. Yeah.
Right, relax, guys, turn your volumes back up.
We're down one guy as one person has crashed. However, so we're at 4.
Freundlicher coming in.
Alright.
So we'll be up for that.
Yeah, I'll probably send Junkerman, Willenecker, and elements of Zogtroop with you guys as well to form a large group of.
Oh, Junkerman's here.
Yeah, he made it back from the other side. They had to swim
Oh, he
across
did?
the river to get back over because the boat's being destroyed.
Bad man. Verstanden.
Alright. I'll let you guys know, and I'll
George,
give
I
you
would
guys
just
the
hold
word
him here
whenever
while he
we're gonna get
briefs.
ready to step off.
Just to confirm, we're going to Mirella here.
Yeah.
You said Maria.
Maria. We're going to Maria.
I should have picked up this damn
Where's Maria?
rifle.
Down to the Sudost.
That's
the hot.
Oh, Maria. Yes. Verstanden.
Yeah.
Fucking. I was going. I think you mean Mirella.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
No, Morella's where Junkerman. That's where they crossed originally. They crossed generally.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
will we be getting in a vehicle?
Somebody
driving
give
down there?
Yes,
some medical attention, please.
I'll give you guys a vehicle. I'll give
Somebody
you
give
guys
Volker some medical attention.
the Romanian
I'll
truck.
cover.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Alright, get you guys. Stay in your position.
I got bandages.
We're gonna wait and see what we hear from.
I'm going to the phone and straight away.
From.
Come on.
Alright.
Wait, let me run because my lag.
From River Bowman. All right.
Come on.
What?
Fell verbal.
Yeah.
We got to the swamps and the rivers. We encountered one lone Russian, which we managed to dispatch. He walked right on top of us. Round about here, there's an enemy Maxim, at least one, which opened up on us the second we peeped out. Now, I pulled the hell out of dodge because we got one guy wounded and I didn't want to risk the entire group. So I can only assume the other side of the bank's held.
Yeah. All right. Good job, Klein. It seems like Beck and Villenecker are forward right now. That they found a position just about 100 meters in front of our swamp. That is that they can have radio contact with. If not, if they start losing contact again, prepare your guys. I'll give you guys the word, and you'll prepare, and you'll take them back out in the swamp as protection as they go try and find a new relay point.
Standing.
All right, guys, go and get back in your position if you need ammo. We don't have much of the Gefechtstrasse, but you guys can see if we have any.
Yeah, well, thank you. See you soon.
Yeah.
I'm guessing us.
Do you say Kur Helvete?
Kurva.
Kurva.
You know I was Sonny once.
No, you weren't. That's fake. That's fake news.
Oh shit. No.
Don't we? That's the one with the larger. Actually, I guess technically they would all work now with the ammo type. DSA ammunition, and I think we could use an iron front 42. IG going off.
All right, Dritz is back. They'll be back in their positions momentarily.
Perfect.
Good effort, man. It's good to hear that. You know, a lot of people these days are just describing sitting on couches in their underwear.
Nah, I'm mostly happy about making one of my co-workers free internally.
Always good.
Who is this?
Greaser.
Yeah. Dritz is back.
Oh, yeah?
They'll be back in their positions momentarily. You guys can once they get there, you can fall back down to your men.
I've understanden. So I'd say about 10-15 minutes ago we had a small Russian patrol. After that, those artillery rounds landed here. Creeped up on us, we killed them. There's probably about 12 dead Russians total out there from all the attacks today. And we saw,
go ahead,
about 5 minutes ago, Bomber 3 fighters, Russians, headed south. I don't know if that's any information you can use, but
what if we actually had set up anti-air capability, but they're still packed away somewhere right now, so.
Yeah.
But when Klein gets here, relay that information to him.
Understood.
Dankeschön. Oh shit, I'm at the end of the line. Wrong way.
All in elaborate tests.
Easy and join.
Swear to God, I know these trenches.
Yeah, yeah.
We see each other every single fucking day at work. So
Yeah.
watching her fucking reaction is just gonna be pure fucking gold.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck there.
Well, wherever they're at.
She does.
They're
She
calling
doesn't
in
get
those.
back at you, no.
Observing those rounds.
Is she over? Oh yeah.
Fuck.
This looks pretty baller. No, we can do this.
Sorry, help for Heather Viver.
Alright.
Yeah, much better.
Berg's law of trench relativity. If there's a way I can go that'll get me lost before actually finding the right way down the trenches, I'll go that way.
Oh jeez, I hate this part.
Alright, have you guys seen Obergefeite Beck anywhere?
I haven't.
No.
No.
Unless he was the one.
I'd like to go
He might have been the one with the over there, maybe. Bird's already gone.
Farewell.
It's only up at northwest now.
Alright, Herr Klein?
Hello?
Obergefeite Grisa has a briefing for you over there of what contact he's
Jawohl. Verstanden.
Herr Jochum?
Jawohl.
Do you know where Obergefeite Beck and Villenecker are at?
I do not. Found them all.
They should be somewhere to our forward. Basically, fucking.
You just stick with them for the time being.
Yeah, if you want to stick with them and basically provide protection. I don't know exactly where they are. Beck didn't tell me, but he said they were somewhere to the north.
What?
See if you can find them and stick with them. They need the protection. Thank you.
This more Schmied in
Probably west. I think I've heard them west.
Thank you.
Welcome to the life of fine and Turkish people. Welcome to Kuba. Welcome to Kuba, yeah.
Oh, why is this trench so skinny?
Big balls, skinny dick.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't need a helmet.
That's it?
Yeah.
Everybody else is out front?
In the raid.
Jesus. I was only here about half time last weekend, that's what it said, so.
You don't need that many guys in trenches, right? That's how that works.
That's fine.
Just need more machine guns and more bullets.
You guys got eyes on Obergefeite Beck out there anywhere?
Yeah, where he was anyway. I think they moved eastwards. He dug some trenches just to dig it. So there's some trenches there, which I know he was using. But he might have continued going eastwards.
Okay.
Is Villenecker with it?
Yeah.
Alright, good. He ain't out there by himself.
A mortar sound?
No, it's Gerhard whistling.
Oh, freaked me out.
Gerhard, you keep terrifying people.
Oh yeah, the first time I heard that, I thought
You whistle and half the company dies from cover.
No, like the first time I heard that, I thought it was a fucking mortar round coming in. Like, fuck. Sorry. No.
Damn it, wrong button.
Oh my god. Have I been saying?
Kinda.
And
Off. What do you guys shooting
we have a fire mission from Gotha.
for the workshop?
We have up.
Nice.
Just waiting on fall of shot now.
Right, so good.
Okay, so how many have you got left?
But
Okay.
me and Holnecker have traveled far and wide.
So you let the passed on the information of the extra boats on Widerstands and Maria?
Yes.
Alright, excellent. So they'll radio that across the water and let them know on the return back if they need it.
You've got 11, yeah?
Yeah,
I mean,
hopefully.
It's already been sent out.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there you go.
I just finished
Is
Did you
Donaker
find-
here?
I have no idea. I looked through all the trenches. And I couldn't see them.
They're over to the east. Ryder knows which way they went. If you talk to him,
You're not gonna cross the tank
Okay.
over.
that's what I do.
But somebody said that they were last weekend. The Stoogs were dealing with tanks somewhere over here. I don't know. Don't know if it was maybe it's down here. Maybe they're pushing over here
Gas
from
ships and
Sudan.
all you have anything around.
What's the
How's everything looking on your end for operation?
I don't like having no radio, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh,
but
no Seebeck?
Seebeck's out in the. He's the one calling in the artillery from Conqueror Bowman.
Tough.
And then Beck's out being relaying for him
Let me guess, you
to
either
the
study to do with computing or
to the
business,
infantry
right?
gun.
Unless maybe
So,
they're pulling their gun down there.
Not 100% sure where we stand on that right now.
So they're
How
like,
the
okay,
fuck
this is
did I
a good
know?
place.
How far out is
I don't
Bowman?
know. No idea.
I would assume since they called in a fire support,
to the
they've actually got to their observation position.
So they made it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
And where's our forward group is still at the patrol relay?
No, Britta's back.
go for business,
Probably
studies,
delete that.
management, what have you.
And where's our relay station at?
I saw the original position, which is so.
And the Stoogs just dropped the bomb.
Okay, so they're actually still there. Okay.
Yeah, but Ryder said he saw them go a little bit east
Well,
in that area. I'm not 100%
Okay.
sure. Beck went off with Will and Ecker. Ryder sent Junkerman to help him.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you want to get in communications, I'll just hold down the the west side here of the Widerstands.
Damn it.
All right, I will. I may do that.
It's quiet right now.
Yeah. I need to actually figure out where the hell they're setting at for relay.
Yeah. Exactly. We can't lose them.
Ryder's strong on the other side. He's got 5 guys holding on his side.
let me tell you one
Fight
thing.
is good, and so's Druda.
Yeah, we're perfect over here on our end.
Fucking Panzer Grenadier shit.
I'll go find him.
All the dumb people went to the military. The ones that couldn't do the educational, academic side of things.
A little rough.
Coming right here. What?
Have you seen the company, Chef Babel?
And I have not. He is. He was here at the start, and then he is not here now. I don't know.
I'm trying to relisting for Beck, but I don't know where he is.
Where is Beck?
Beck? I have no idea where Beck is
you
either.
talked to him on the radio. You talked to him on the radio.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go find him. I think I know where he's at. He's Beck is off to the northeast somewhere.
Yeah.
Out of out of the line.
Oh, he's off the line. Okay.
Yeah, he's a relay point for Company Rebellion at the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna take myself. I'm gonna grab Finn and go out there and find him.
Okay.
So I can have,
Yeah.
Don't fucking shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Stuck in Germany. Oh, not stuck in Germany. It's in Germany and they're being slow. Fucking blitzkrieg bullshit. Come on, get me that shit faster.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what?
feel sorry that those got.
Hello, have you ever-
All right. Happen to have eyes on Beck out there?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what about
bearing 5-5 just over there. Run directly in that direction. You'll see him.
5-5. All right. Don't shoot me now.
Oh no, Russian! He back. Use the Maxim.
I'm gonna grab it.
You boys are hard to find.
I think Beck's doing his radio calls at the minute. Off to our front left. He was. Yeah, he's still to our left. There was a Russian sniper out here, apparently. Damn you, loading that MP40 was allowed.
Yeah. We killed a Ruski in front of us who might have had some useful stuff on him. I think he was the sniper. I don't know. He's about 100 meters to our northeast. I was thinking of running out and searching his body to see if he had maps or Russian Ruski maps or something.
Sit tight for a moment. We can do that when we pull out.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Man, we got.
Beck, what's the word on the guns and the firing?
We're getting close. It's just the corrections are really shitty. They're just like 100 meters north. Not specific enough. Yeah, I don't know. We're getting there.
Alright. It's not like the target's moving or anything.
Well, they could. They probably could have evacuated the building by now.
They could evacuate, but they're not going to move the tools. Alright. I'm going to leave you guys here. I'm going to head back to the trenches. Go ahead and get this relay done. Once they finish and call in, head back to the trenches. Let me know when you get back. You guys can search that Russian if you want once you guys finished.
Yeah.
Bro, keep bringing the Predator
Yeah. That's a long ball.
What? Kom maar terug.
The fire's getting close to the workstatt. 1 or 2 more fire missions, we should have that taken care of.
Cool.
Once I get back. Yeah.
It's a bit gamey, but I can see in the group chat. I think they're nearly back. Stoss is marking stuff right near the good facts.
No.
Well, he's marking stuff here.
How did they just swim across the river?
It seems like it.
Alright.
So I think they're very nearly back. Anyway, I don't know about Schultz and Bowman and whoever has gone north, but that's how it looks at least. I know I shouldn't see that, but he's not marking direct.
Alright, we'll if they show up, if they cross the river by walking, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if they should have wounded with them, so I don't know how they got the wounded across. Maybe they actually repaired one of the boats or something.
There's a find boat marked down on the map. I wonder if they used an enemy boat.
That'll be good. If they got across, then that's good. It means they're not stuck over there.
Yeah. Is that artillery falling down?
That's our like the infantry gun shooting.
Yeah, well. Okay.
Well, you're on your own out here.
Yeah.
Deckung, Deckung!
Right,
Deckung, Deckung!
Yeah.
Deckung, Deckung! Well, Deckung, keep your heads down.
Just be. The important thing is that you're specific and you guys. I've heard Hilfas be.
Ah, shite, that was right in front of.
Yeah.
You know, lackadaisical about it, any of you as accurate as possible.
Yeah.
Greaser, watch your legs.
Say again?
Thank you.
Oh shit. Stupid light.
I was tooting my life.
Is everyone alive? I'm not gonna off until.
Hey, bro.
Take it later.
I'm getting
Good.
But it might be probing artillery.
You want to stay down on 12 for binos real quick?
Yeah, if you're gonna have, just be ready to duck again, just in case. But eyes out in case there's an attack coming in.
Yeah, if you hear fire coming in from across the river, take up.
I got movement east. I don't know what it is. Could be friendly.
Movement east could be friendly.
Not friendly. It looks like a Sani or something. Looting a body. See that over there, Bird?
Oh.
I do not, but that could be our relay point out there.
Yeah, he had a tornister backpack.
Yeah, it's Willie Necker. Yeah, that's Willie Necker.
Oh, is it Willie?
Yeah.
What now?
Strauss.
Yep.
Just run along the line and let people know that Willie Necker's out there digging through a German or a Russian body so that no one shoots him in the face.
Yeah, well.
Thank you.
Way ahead of the game. You should have prophesied.
Just saying this.
Yeah.
I think we should rob them of their shares.
Fucking hose.
Whatever you're there.
Yeah. Just, alright, do you want to debrief somewhat?
You were with the wounded group with Stoss, right?
Yeah, well.
What happened? Where you guys? What happened?
So we were stranded basically. We went north first. I have a map so I can show you.
Yeah, please.
We started here at the Stostrup marker.
Yeah.
And we went north here to the Russian camp that we cleared earlier. And then we couldn't find anything except a few Russians looking at us from the other side. They didn't spot us obviously because we didn't die. Then we went south to check this part of the river. Nothing was there. Our sunken boats. So we decided we either swim across and drop the MG, or go north and rob a Russian for his boat. We did the latter one, got his boat, and went across. Here, I think it's somewhere along this side here. Then we went northwest to the Romanian trenches. We almost got killed there by Romanians. Then proceeded to go west. We encountered, proceeded to go west on the road, and found a sniper's post. A heavy fell down, probably shot by partisans, because we proceeded to go northwest from there and encountered a few partisans there.
Alright. Where did you leave that boat on the riverbank?
It's around here. I'll try and draw it.
Do you think you could lead a group of back?
For your
Yes, I think I could.
Do you just use machine gunner webbing for your kit?
Alright. Sit tight then, since Bowman and Zebek and them are still out there, we're going to have to find a place for them to cross as well. So I will probably send you with the group of back to establish a new bridgehead. Now that we know that there's a boat there, we'll see if we can go ahead and get them a bridgehead done.
For some.
Alright. We'll see what Beck says, but hang tight for a minute, we'll see what's going on.
Alright.
Get your hands out of your pocket, young man.
I'll scout around, make sure. I'll ask you to.
Right.
We did get.
Yeah, I'm here with Stoss. He's we're back as a group now. He was just going to explain what happened.
Yeah, bitte.
Available. Alright, so we woke up roughly here after the night, if you reference your map. And then from that position there, we searched north for boats, found Russians instead of boats, so we headed back down south. And we found some sunken boats, some dead Russians, and we decided not to swim across, so we went back north, and roughly here, if you see my pointer, there's a Fiend boat that was crossing down Sudlik. We ambushed him and stole his boat and crossed the river to the Fiend boat position, approached the 10th Romanian Infantry Division, and were able to make contact with them, and then we proceeded westlich from there. Along the road there, along the way back, we found strong partisan presence in the middle of it.
MG,
around
you
here.
guys got everything you need, yeah?
The Hiwi checkpoint there had been attacked, and all the Hiwi there were dead, unfortunately. And then that was pretty much it.
Do you have a location for that checkpoint?
Sure.
Exactly.
So if I can just pass through
roughly,
real quick.
roughly there.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Alright, Stoss, do you think you could lead Riders guys back to that boat you guys used to get across?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, you guys should pull it up onto the bank.
Yep.
Alright, Ryder, how many men do you have now? With Stoss and his guys back?
We have acht Mena.
Alright. What we're going to do then is, Stoss, I want you to take Stoss. I want you guys to make your way back down to that boat that you guys used to cross the river. We're going to establish 2 beachheads because you never know what kind of trouble they're going to bring down when they come back. I'm also send another group down to Widerstands des Maria to actually try and find the boats down there and establish a 2nd bridgehead. But you guys are basically going to leave this position at the rear of the trenches. Let's follow that line of march that you guys came back through. Find your boat and basically establish a defensive position there on the river with your boat, and wait for contact from or generally wherever you actually put your boat. Establish a defensive position there, and wait for contact from what's the remains of Comp Group of Bowmen when they come down. All right.
Well.
All right. Go ahead and get you guys refitted out with whatever ammo you need. Gefechtstrasse is running really low. See if you guys can get you guys taken care of. If not, then just step off. I will move some guys from Zvita over to your Zvita group. I'm sorry, no, Dritta Grupa over to your position, and they will be holding your position for you. All right.
Well.
All right. You guys don't have any you don't have any radio contact. You don't have anything. So use your heads, Reiter. If you're down there and you guys get walked up on by a Stoss group or anything like that, don't hold your ground. Just conserve your guys. That's why we're doing 2 of them, just in case one of them gets attacked. All right.
Yeah. Well.
All right. If you guys do get pushed off that position, and there is no hope of, like, if you get attacked from across the river, or there's a patrol that walks in from you from the north, and you have the opportunity to go ahead and scuttle that boat. All right.
Yeah. Well, we'll do.
All right. Step off whenever Klein's guys gets over here, alright?
Cool. Stoss did
Vigor
return.
Yeah.
What's the plan on your end? I just got a Melba visiting Gefechtstrasse from Widerstandsstelle.
If you want to return to the lines,
at the moment, now that they're still finishing up their fire mission to try and take care of the Werkstatt up there, I'm sending Erste off to actually recover that boat that they used to get across the remains of Erste. They're going to establish a defensive position there on the river, roughly here, or where their boat is, and they're going to wait for contact from when the rest of Company Bowman gets down there. I'm also going to send Zvita off to the rear with 1 Stug, send them over to Widerstandsnest Maria. I want them to use the Stug, if they can, to actually recover the boats that are down there that we got a report on, and establish a second reachhead, just for safety's sake. They should be able to get that information from the Romanians, right?
I'm not sure those boats exist anymore down there. There was 3 of them that were given to us, and I believe they were sunk, from what I hear from Stoss and Junkerman and that. Junkerman stumbled upon the 3 boats.
Those are the same boats, okay.
Yeah. So I believe there's only actually 1 functional boat in this entire area, if those 3 were sunk. A melder from Morella has come over to Gefechtstrasse and has asked a message to be passed on to the company chef, which is you at the moment.
Yeah.
The 10th Romanian over at Upsilon to the west are doing a combat patrol to the north and west, just sort of in this sort of scope.
Yeah.
If you see, they were wondering if you guys would be so kind to do the same in our sort of region. But I mean, I don't know what guys are. Yeah, just the combat patrol out into the swamp with them.
Yeah.
And intimidate the Soviets all along the line. They're stepping off fairly shortly. Which guys would you send? I guess Dritta Grupa and I mean, are you still going to send Zvita to recover Camp Group of Bowman?
No.
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to send them out there.
I suppose that's what he said.
I'm going to actually send.
No.
Shit. Let me think on that.
He said he's gonna grab one when Schmidt gets here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, just decide whoever you want to send, and go with whatever you like. I believe we've actually got Molotovs in Gefechtstrasse now. If you want to use them in the swamp, I know they could be quite handy.
Alright.
That the Hueys gave us. Essentially, the guys over at Upsilon are stepping off like fairly shortly.
What do we want to look for in the swamp? Just crossings or actually enemy presence?
Clearing enemy presence, because we don't want them on our side of the river, and something that maybe the guys over at Upsilon said they've also they want to have positions closer to the actual river itself, meaning they probably want to just sit in the swamp a little while. So while you're out there, maybe you can think of some very basic positions in the swamp to set up at, and essentially shift the front line. That's what battalion wants to do, is effectively push the front line permanently to the river, not like half-assed with the swamp in their control like trading hands, etc.
Sure. What was the situation? Since we attacked that, but we were pushed off, so there's still a presence there.
Most likely, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's from the combat that's gone on there. It's not really doable land anymore. If you get what I mean, it's been shelled a lot. It's been so there will probably be enemies up there. We don't really know over at Gafextros, but I can imagine they've probably got some guys still up there. It's just very keen terrain to fight over.
Alright. Then I'll probably... Is there any... I don't want to leave our trenches undefended. Is there any way we can contact Vitazug and actually get them over here? To watch our trenches?
As far as it can move up, yeah, but they'll be a little bit. Last time I heard from them is they were down at Widerstandsnest Moria, reinforcing the Romanians down there, along with Dritzig. But if we've moved forward with the guys at Upsilon, nothing should physically be able to get into us.
Well, yes, but I just got
Romanians.
reports of Hiwis that were attacked and killed in our rear. So
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that as well. There's quite a lot of Hiwis back there. I've been back there delivering ammo. There's quite a few out there, so I'm sure they'll handle it. And I did come across that checkpoint. It wasn't really a checkpoint. It was a tree that had fallen over, and
Check ammo states, extra spacing is done.
not really sure what it was.
So he got in a tree and killed himself when it fell over.
Well, I think that because there was like a sniper position that the Hiwis had built. One of them looks like he fell out the tree with himself. He was pretty high up, and then I don't know. Maybe it was some sort of ambush that failed miserably.
Hello.
All right, then I'll take Slada and Dritta out on a combat patrol into the swamp while Erste tries to reach and get in contact with Comfort Bowman out in the swamp coming back.
Right,
Hello.
They
say they got pretty close to the target, and we called in in total probably about 30-40 rounds on it. Around it. Some of them were wildly off at me, some of them were getting closer. I've told them to head southwards for Maria.
Alright.
They'll raid you in when they get close, and you can send your grouper.
Okay, at the moment, right now, Erste is getting ready to step off. We have reports of only one operable boat on the river now. That's the one that the remains of Erste used to get back across the river. Ryder's going to step off over to past Widerstandsnest Marilla and find that boat that Stoss used to cross. And they're going to basically establish a defensive position there on that position. Right now, according to the Romanians, the boats that I thought were at Widerstandsnest Maria have been destroyed. So right now, the only way for them to cross the river is to meet up with Ryder and their guys, roughly in that general area where they used.
Where the boats were originally.
Yeah, that's what they had. There should be one boat that's still operable, and Ryder's going to head out momentarily, establish a defensive position, tell them to look for them there, or they'll be somewhere along the river.
Yep.
All right.
Donovan Gotta.
All right. You want to come in, Wilnecker? You want to go with Ryder's guys to bulk them up a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I still have the PTRD in my backpack too, so.
Is that a PTRD in your backpack, or are you happy to see me?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, you guys keep it on you then, because you never know what you see on the other side of the river. There may be a boat that needs to be taken out or something. So just keep it with you. As long as it's not affecting
I still have
your
my
stamina.
explosive charges.
Alright, good. You can go ahead and fall in with Ryder's guys, and they'll be stepping off momentarily.
Jawohl. Jawohl.
Und auf die Schmidt.
Guten Tag.
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's? Ja, gut.
Alright. So, most of the larger elements of Kampfgruppe of Omen have been pulled back across the river.
Go ahead and
It's
join
just
that
remains
briefing, Bergman. Join that briefing.
It just remains to be seen the only people that remain over there, I should say, are Bowman, Seebeck, and I think one rifleman. They finished their artillery call in on the Werkstatt and got that taken care of. Now they're heading back south. I'm going to send Ryder and his guys back to the river where they crossed over, and they're going to basically establish a defensive position and wait for Kampfgruppe Bowman to return and pull them back to the Widerstandsnest. At the same time, the 10th Romanian at Widerstandsnest Upsilon are going on a combat patrol out in the front of their positions, and we will be going on as well. We'll be pushing one out into the swamp as well. It'll be an entire Zug, well, the remains of Zug would be Zweite Gruppe and Dritte Gruppe. We'll be going out on a combat patrol as well. I'll be taking elements of myself, Zug Troop, and Zweite and Second Dritte Gruppe as we go out and basically sweep the area of the swamp in front of us up to the river. And then we're basically going to clear that area of any contacts we may have and try to establish a defensive position on our side of the river and see if we can actually hold there instead of coming back to the Widerstandsnest. Or we're just find some positions to establish, not stay there.
Alright, so we'll be heading north to the riverbank basically, and we'll try to hold it.
Yeah, I'll get a plan worked out.
Alright.
Just go ahead and get you guys organized, and then I'll relay that to Dritta as well, and I'm going to have Erste go ahead and step off.
Jawohl.
Alright. Alright, I'll get that taken care of, and I'll be back. Then I'll pull. I'll just get it written out on the map, and I'll do a quick briefing with you before we step off.
Alright.
Is that
Oh yeah, it is. Just swap the kid. Right. Hello,
Hello.
Bergman. Hello, hello. Oh, hello. You're actually playing today with us.
A couple months ago.
Just listening. Alright, so
Start this campaign.
we have just some basic info.
You also have like plus 30.
Hello.
Hello. Alright. They've got the fire mission done. That's taken care of.
Factory destroyed, or?
They've said they got close to it. Hopefully it was enough to knock it out. They're coming back south. Erste's about to step off with Willenecke and Junkerman and head back down to the point where Stoss crossed. Apparently, there's only one remaining boat that's actually in operation, and it's the one that Stoss and the Wounded used to cross. He knows where that boat is, so they're going to take the Erste Gruppe down there with Willenecke and Junkerman, establish a position, and wait for the rest of Kampfgruppe Bowman to come down and actually cross the river. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we are going to go on a combat patrol out in the swamp. The 10th Romanian over at Upsilon are doing a full company patrol out in the swamp in front of them. We are going to do the same. I'm going to get a plan worked up on that, and we're going to sweep the area in front of us to try and remove any enemy concentrations that are in front of us, and find some positions along the river that would be good for us to basically move the front line. Battalion Stab wants us to move the front line up to the river, and so we can stop having this threat of Russians right here in our front. We'll see what we can do. I'll get a plan worked out, and then we'll get going. It's going to be, for the patrol, it's going to be Dritta, Zweite, and Zugtrupp.
We're gonna have enough elements here defending the trenches, or are gonna have reinforcements from another Zug?
So nothing is available right now to protect us. According to Battalion Stab, we have a large number of Hiwis in our rear, and us moving out to the front means we should be relatively free of attack from the front. It's just we're going to have to take the risk and go ahead and step off and see if we can deal with the stuff out in the swamp before anybody gets wise to us being out of position. But we'll see what happens. Alright, I'll go get a quick plan worked up, and then I'll brief Klein, and then I'll get Erste Group on its way.
Hello? Klein?
Who doesn't love a good swamp?
No, right?
Who's this?
Yeah, yeah. And Rootin'
Hey,
Tootin'
what's up,
pointing
Pedro?
Alright, looking for the
He's further down west.
Thank you, Bigman.
If you just follow along the front line, he'll be there.
You know, I think we're just lucky they don't know about Punji sticks yet.
I'm doing good.
Alright.
I'm
Good to
watching
hear.
a line.
What's up, Schmidt?
Jawohl.
What's your man count? What's your manpower count right now?
10 manner, available.
Would you take 5 from this position and run them down to Erste's group's position? Erste's going to go ahead and step off, and then we'll pull them together when we actually step off for the patrol.
Jawohl.
Okay.
Alright. So let's do this from actually this flank. So Kesselwood, Weiss, Kruger, and
yeah, alright. Fucking Naruto.
Jochma.
Oh yeah, I had.
Aggie, I don't know how, but I stumbled upon a lot of dumb shit.
Alright. We're going to need a Sani to go with Erste on a patrol into basically going back to the bank of the river where they got across the river, and they're going to wait there for Comcom.
Egghart's sound broke, so February's probably up to you.
Yeah. Probably in Sweden again.
Yeah, whoever you, I mean, you know where it is anyway, so if you'll stick with Stoss, and then you can head out to Erste. Actually, I'm going over there now, and I'm going to kick them off if you want to come.
I can roleplay being deaf.
You're gonna roleplay being deaf? Hoffman did that once.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? This is right.
I don't like the swamp. Someone the last time I was there. I don't like the sand. There's water everywhere. Sweat. It gets in your boots. I also want a Molotov.
Last time I saw a Molotov gun, it hit Greaser.
It hit me too.
Hit you too?
Holy shit,
Yeah,
how long
I was
is
on
this
fire.
French line, man.
I was switched on fire.
Right here's the start of their position.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know in Half-Life that like the CPU.
So do you want us further to the Ost, facing Ost? Available?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Hello, Ryder.
Hello.
Ryder.
We ready? We good to step off?
Alright, you've got Weber as a Sani with you as well.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna take a knee, step off. Step off now.
I'm gonna follow.
Right,
Alright, that's good. Alright, back.
Alright.
We're gonna be
Let's
on a
fill
full.
in into their
We're gonna be on a
positions.
full patrol out in front of us. So if you guys get back and we're not here, we'll be out in front.
Okay, well I'm gonna head straight back to the Hauptquartier. Is Kradoheim and that's still in there?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I'll go back to them when I'm...
Hello. Yeah, I'm going with you guys again.
Hi, Gerhard. Up and over, up and over.
My feet are stopped squelching now.
Aggie, I'm pretty sure if you like pull out your Luger and try to point, it'll be like stupid and you like point with your Luger. No, I'll do something else.
Alright.
Alright. What's up, Label?
Heidelheim, we are now going on a full. Erste group is going to go establish a position down there to cut across. We are going on a full patrol, combat patrol, the entire Zug out into the area in front of us here.
Sorry, what are you showing the map somewhere? I'm looking. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
looking in this whole area here. So
Okay.
essentially we're going to be going to try and push any enemy concentrations off this side of the river.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with your tanks, because last time we tried to put them in a swamp, it's pretty hard to get them in that area.
It's my main concern is really that there's certain areas where water's deeper and you just can't see anything. The only time we had success was at the river's edge, more to the north, and that was because the TW4 happened to just be there and we were in a good spot. Otherwise, we can't do much, in my opinion.
All right. Do you want to pull your guys into infantry and actually go out on the patrol with it?
Do you want us to get the people off the infantry gun then?
Yes, we can go ahead and get them off the infantry gun because we won't have a radio out in the swamp.
Okay.
You should go try and go out to. Oh, how's you back? You're back.
No, I'm not back. I was transferred from battalion stab. I don't know what you're on about.
Did you? No. All right. Yeah. Then go ahead and get you guys. I don't know if the Gefechtstrasse has weapons. If not,
Okay.
we can probably scrounge you guys some Russian.
I see some Mosin guns lying around.
Yeah.
So.
We can get you guys some stuff. You guys will basically be working with Zug Troop and
Okay.
as melders and things like that.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna get a plan, work together, and we'll get this.
Where do you want us to have like a? Where do you want us to like have a meeting point at before you set off?
Right here is fine.
Right. Okay.
Is he back?
Did you
crash?
Nope.
Yeah. Helps you go to defend Tigerschutz?
Your first guess happened.
You died?
Yep.
Shame.
Noob.
Yep.
Imagine dying.
Sitting in this fucking hole, of course you're not going to die.
No, when the combat starts, I'm out there, you know, saving lives. I'm out there up at the front, you know. Everyone's always saying, "Get down, you're Sani. If you get hit, you'll die." And you know, I never duck. I'm not coward.
Made me proud, Egghard. I never ducked.
Hoorah, so fat.
That's pretty damn good right there.
Get a whole two.
Oh, we
like,
have a bunch
2
of
kills,
that's
man.
nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna restart my game because I have no sound, so I'll be back.
Get this group fucking hell. Alright, Seabeck, we're gonna go out on a combat patrol. Make sure I get my shit inside.
We're gonna be going on a combat patrol anyway, so you can take your headset off and store it in your backpack.
I have only gun.
No, we'll find some weapons on the way, but we're gonna go on a combat patrol though.
So I must go on the patrol.
Yes, we're gonna be going on patrol. Weapons, don't worry about it.
Good time. Do you want me to go to the Gefechtstrasse and ask how many weapons we have?
See about it. If anything, we'll see if we have any 98s. That's about it. See if we can get some 98.
How many? 398s?
398.
You can ask for
two actually.
Mosins as well. Just
What's up?
You can ask for Mosins as well.
Okay. Whatever we can get, that's not priority.
I think Hofke has one MP40, so I'm gonna ask for 2 K98s. And 2 helmets, I guess?
What?
2 K98 and 2 helmets.
Sure.
Yeah. How many are helmets actually? 4?
No, it doesn't really matter. We can find some on the way.
Sorry? I can hear.
Just go get some 98s and helmets if you want. That's all I need. Nothing special.
Alright.
It's alright.
Oh yeah.
The boys got me killed because they don't know what mills are.
Yeah, I know, they just told me that. Be whispering right there.
Yeah.
Alright, Seabeck?
Yeah.
Alright, as you can see, this is the plan for what we've got going on here. We're going to move out of the barrier of the trenches, move to Zionites, get in Schützenkette, then actually begin our combat patrol out in the swamp. We're going to take it slow through the area, trying to move it in. It should clear anything out.
What about Erste?
Erste is going on a. Actually,
Are they going to Maria?
they're going right there. I haven't marked in group, unfortunately.
Why there though?
That's where the only remaining boat to cross the river is.
That's where the old boats were. Why aren't the new ones at Maria?
No, apparently those were destroyed.
What? I'm confused. What?
Yeah, so there were boats at Maria, but they were sabotaged. Junkerman and Willenecker had to swim across the river. The only
No
boats
weapons,
there
I'm guessing.
only boats
Did you get
that
anything
were
or not?
remaining,
He said
were the
to,
ones that
start-
they actually captured from Russians. And there's one waiting there now where Roger's guys are.
Said they're in there?
Okay.
No,
It's still confusing as shit, but okay.
I'm not 100% on the boat situation, but I know there's one right there that they used to cross. That should be enough. They can establish a defensive position there and actually wait for
Patrol.
Yeah, patrol you back. Thank you. Alright.
I can't tell what you're saying.
Farewell.
Hello, Seaback.
Yeah.
I swapped Blair out from the PTRD to get the PPSH and got myself a little something.
As you can see on the map, we're going to do a full combat patrol out into the swamp. Try and get an idea of.
Okay, then Arsenal. Okay. Alright, sounds good.
Get an idea of the infantry concentrations in front of us, trying to clear everybody out. We'll be taking the tankers with us. Would you do me a favor and help see them about getting them armed up? Because they're trying to scrounge some weapons and ammo for them right now.
No, just I wasn't.
Where are they at the moment?
Just over my shoulder to the southwest.
All of them? Have they sent anybody to the Gefechtstross?
I'm unsure. I don't. What's the situation?
I'll verify.
Is there anybody even there to actually give anything?
Yeah, we do have. Yeah, we have Hyper there distributing.
Then would you run and tell him that and make sure that they can get stuff?
Found it. Do that now.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
Yep.
Alright.
Why is it so laggy in here?
I don't know. I'm super laggy here. Seaback, would you run and grab Klein? Bring him
Oh,
over
help
here.
on. You will.
Or are you gonna bring the rest of them with you?
Strauss? Strauss, go.
Yes. Yeah.
Where'd you go? Would you mind running, grabbing Schmidt and bringing him back here?
Schmidt, yeah.
Focus.
Joining.
Help me to get.
Hello, apologies, I was at Battalion Stab.
No problem. We have finished that. Our the fire mission on the Bergstadt up there. Bowman, or what remains of it, is coming back now. I've sent Erste Kompanie off with elements of Zotroop to establish a defensive position on the last remaining boat that we are aware of on our side of the river. We're going to establish a defensive position and wait for them to come back and then get them across the river.
Okay, sounds good.
And then we're also going on a full, what remains of us, full combat patrol out in the swamp. The Romanians up at Upsilon are doing a full company level patrol out in front of their position, and we're going to do that likewise to try and clear off any Russian resistance that still remains out in the swamp.
Okay, so off to the east there.
For Upsilon, it'll be to the west.
Yeah. Upsilon. Oh, I see it. Widerstandslos Upsilon. Text is super small. Yeah.
We're basically going to do their area in front of ours. I've got to take a piss like a goddamn racehorse. I'll grab it.
Yep.
I haven't seen these benches in quite a while.
Kurt Schultz.
So I lost my nest.
Hauptmann.
Abend.
Isn't Schultz supposed to be on the other side? Didn't you crash?
Recruit Schultz is fighter.
Erste actually, but thank you.
Is he? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I died because of a bug, but it's I have to go AFK anyway.
No, okay.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
The Feldwebel is taking a pee, so he'll be right back.
Pissing is already?
Fucking lagging.
Entschuldigung, ich komme zurück. Alright. Alright, gefreite Klein und Abend Schmidt.
Jawohl, Feldwebel.
Klein, are you here? Oh, there you
Yeah,
are.
well, available.
Alright.
Apologies. I was.
As you can see, I've got a rough plan worked out on of what we're going to. The area hatched over to the west is where the Upsilon patrol is going to be out at. We are generally going to do the same in front of our area. We're going to do a slow Aufklärung/combat patrol out into the swamps. We're going to leave from where the trench formed up like we have in the past weeks. Benny Zug Troop in the lead, followed by Zweite Gruppe, followed by Dritte Gruppe. Zug Troop will be reinforced with the tankers who are getting outfitted right now. They're going to be acting as melders and just a reserve for us. We will step off out of these trenches and head around to the west side of Gotha into our first Zeil there, where we will form Schützenkette. Then we will Schützenkette all the way to the river in a slow patrol through the swamp. Our general goal is to remain undetected and see if we can come across any Russian resistance, and then eliminate said resistance. What Battalion Stab wants, apparently, is for us to find positions along the edge of the river that would be viable for long-term defensive positions. They're tired of us of having this area in front of the swamp that is basically being filled with Russian resistance. They want us to move the line up at some point. So we will move to Zeil 2 up there, maintaining Schützenkette. We will hold that position, send out a couple patrols, just generally up and down the riverbanks to some areas of the swamp that we have not seen. We'll establish distance there. While hoping to maintain a low profile, then we'll move to the other side of our, basically the frontage of our position, to Zeil 2, and do the same thing up towards the Nordost and into our rear. Right now, according to the report from Battalion Stab, there is we don't face too much of a risk of infantry on Hügel 10. There is it's basically been shelled into the dirt right now, and there's not really any there's nobody up there holding it, according to Battalion Stab, but we'll still maintain like there is active infantry presence there. With the cover in the swamp, we shouldn't have to worry about it. We will move off Zeil 3 in Schützenkette, coming Sud, back towards our back towards our Widerstandsnest, and then we'll basically reoccupy our position. We will not have anybody covering our positions here in the Widerstandsnest. Both Zweite and Dritte Zug are down at Widerstandsnest Maria, and they will not be able to cool off and come help us. We do know that there is a large grouping of Hiwis in our rear, and that we should not have to worry about partisans or anything coming from our rear, and while we're out front, we should be able to keep the attention of any kind of movement there. Any questions about what we're going to do today?
Do we have any information, except for the small bit that I garnered about any enemy occupation on the other side of the river?
What you got earlier this morning is basically all we know. I think it's fair to assume that the Russian lines are already pushed up to the river. So if we establish this on the river and it turns into too hot of a position to hold, we'll pull off there and continue on our patrol further back along the river before they have time to call in any type of artillery on top of us.
Okay, verstanden.
All right. Any other questions? All right. Go ahead and get you guys head them back to the motor pool area there. Get them formed up. I'll get the Zug Troop formed up, and we will we'll step off. Let's make this quick so we can go ahead and get out there, and before the enemy can take advantage of our empty lines.
Verstanden.
Jawohl.
Herbert?
Jawohl.
I'm just whether you got the there was a report of enemy panzers east of Kuban. I don't know whether you actually got that report. So
I did not get that report. Thank you. What precise? You got a precise location on that, Hoof?
no, Gota just asked me to pass on a report of sounds of enemy panzers east of Kuban. That was all the information I was given.
All right. We well, that's okay. We do have a anti-tank rifle heading out that way right now, so they can hopefully be able to deal with it. But all right, thank you, Huff. You'll be flying in with Zug Troop, and we'll be the lead of the thing. We'll at the Zuganaya. All right.
Just.
Eckhart.
Jawohl.
My deaf Kameraden. You'll be coming with us, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Then you'll be sticking around with old Zug Troop.
Whatever you say.
Should suffice.
I'm gonna try and get this patrol going. Are you gonna stay here or?
I
come
will.
out with us?
I will come with you guys.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try and find my Zerg troop and get them back to the multiple area.
Good.
Zebek, did you go find Wolf and Spiegel and Lair and see if we can get them back here?
Well.
Back to the tank area. Boss? Oh.
I know you guys, I'm just slow as fuck, so I'm waiting.
Dr. Schmidt, alright, get you guys in an eye here and we'll Zerg troop will jump in front of you and then Dritter will form up behind you.
Yeah, but...
Oh god, you're looking
How do you
thick.
walk with bollocks that big? Okay, now that we're out of the trenches, guys, make sure to keep your spacings.
Yeah.
If you don't know how much that is, look at your compass. Make sure you're not touching any dots.
They're not here. Try Erste's position if you haven't been there.
I'm going now.
Wait, were we walking to Herfeld Rabel?
If you open your map, we're doing a large combat patrol out in the swamp to the north.
Oh. Oh, so all three grouping. Alright.
Two grouping.
No, two. Two grouping,
Erste's
yeah.
still trying to find what's left of comfortable. Ah.
Yes.
Alright.
I thought people should be coming, I believe, in a minute. So.
Nice. You guys got plenty of ammunition?
Good. Yep, all good.
Yes,
good.
and the elite, and as you said, the elite has arrived.
Yeah.
Is it behind us?
Why did this get moved? What the fuck?
You guys will be falling into Zerg troop today. You're basically acting as melders and just a reserve.
Why did this get fucking moved
That
right
got
here?
moved because you said we were going out on a patrol, and I said, what, the Stugs? And he said, yes.
Now we have no patrol anymore. Now we literally attacking. You
Yeah.
see,
We're just doing a kata or like a
orders
kata?
are literally changing.
Oh,
Good go.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Welcome to war.
Like a forward observation post relaying. I don't know if he made it back or not.
I haven't seen him yet.
Boss, what's going on?
Back.
Back with
Voice,
Erste.
back. Oh, okay.
As far as I believe he went with Erste basically to help guide in Conquer Development to him.
Why am I getting,
Even though I hope he has the radio now. That,
Can you
back.
TP Schultz back to Wolfman if you no one's done it yet?
Yeah, Wolf, the tankers will be falling in with us today as reserve and melders.
Would you like me up front or staying in the
send
rear?
you a message.
You stay in the. Actually, yeah, if you keep them in the rear, I'm gonna lead the Zug and basically just get them in position. And once we're at the cattle, we can figure out where we'll put them. We'll be at cattle and thigh lines.
That is pretty good. Go blue. Sorry.
Big gun right there. Okay. You guys will be following up, Dritta.
Who's the last man on the right flank? Okay, make sure you're watching out west as well, yeah? Just so nothing sneaks up.
Yeah.
Who's next to you as well?
Yeah, we'll have available.
Alright, so good.
Wait here along the edge of the trench wall.
We're ready to go now that you're here.
The trench wall. Let's
I'll get Weiter in Reihe in front of you. Form up behind them.
Jawohl.
Right, Reiter in Zweier und auf die Schmidt.
Schützenreihe, zweite Gruppe, mir nach.
Zweite Gruppe.
Schützenreihe mit Schmidt.
Yeah, blood to the rim.
Alright, Erste Zug. We're going in the swamps again, you know what that means? Keep your voices down. No chatter, that's not necessary. Check your targets with your Unteroffiziers and Stelvs, your Gruppenführers and your Stelvs. Our mission today is trying to eliminate any kind of Russian resistance we find to the north of our trenches. As you know, we've got Russian probes all day, so we can expect some kind of contact. Keep your heads about you in the swamp. Try and maintain cohesion as a unit as we move forward. We'll be in Schützenkette once we hit the Zweier line. We're going to move out of this position in Raya. Alright, Erste Zug, auf, Marsch.
Auf, Marsch.
Make sure I got my weapon out.
That would be probably a great idea.
I sprinted about 50 meters past our line to go find a relay point earlier today, and realized that I didn't have my weapon out the whole time. You just found me out there with my weapon on my back, all dead.
Professional Wehrmacht soldier.
Make sure to check your flanks every now and then, Zweiter.
Good goal hold.
It's common sense.
Zugenkette here.
Zugenkette.
Weiter, you're on
Jawohl.
the rechts. Dritte will form up on your link.
Schützenkette rechts, zweite Gruppe.
Schützenkette rechts.
Weren't we in a double prior though?
9. We're just in normal ride.
How's it? You need to pass down to us when we're like low,
Klein.
talking quiet.
Jawohl.
Over here. Right here's Dritte. You'll be on the links of them.
Good.
Jawohl.
So you'll
Keep to my left,
There you
Dritte.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
You won't have anyone on that flank.
Push
so
links, push
not,
links.
Push links, will be on the left flank, alright? So just be careful over there. Alright, we'll likely do this really
That
slowly.
rebel wolf over here.
Be walking most of the time, probably. Alright.
We ordered halt yet.
Good. Halt here.
I don't like reads.
Now we halt here.
Yep.
Alright. You've got Dritte and Zweiter here. In line. Basically, we want to keep the tankers in reserve, just in Kenta watching our rear.
Stick with me.
So we have someone basically watching our rear as we move into the swamp. And then, if we need to, we can deploy them to a flank or something. Or use them as melder.
Just have them. Once we push out, we'll get in Kenta and then follow behind the zoo.
Yeah, that'll work.
Up. We'll be heading 20.
Stay near me, okay?
Okay.
Troop and shooting Kenta.
I really like what they did with the forest.
Yeah, no, right?
The terrain is much more realistic.
Yeah.
Are we going to be doing like a full-on assault or?
Alright. Erste Zug. We'll be moving direct north. Direct north.
Direct north, we'll be moving.
In Keta. In
Direct
Keta.
north.
In
In
Keta.
Keta.
Direct
In
north
Keta.
and direct Keta.
Remember, quiet in the swamp.
Quiet in the swamp. Direct north.
Be
Keta.
quiet, boys.
Klein, if anything happens in the swamp, this is our fallback.
Jawohl.
Did you catch that, Schmidt?
Pass it down.
Yeah.
We have to
Schmidt's over here.
Yes, sir. Walk right past.
If we have to fall back, this is our fallback spot.
I
Nice.
marked it on the map, also available.
Yeah.
Advice.
Alright.
First, what-
Österzug, Marsch, Nord.
Marsch,
Langsam in the swamp.
Langsam.
Walk.
In the swamp.
Shift right a little bit.
In the swamp. Once you get into the swamp, feel free to walk.
Push left a bit. MG.
Shots.
Yeah.
Halt.
Halt here.
Halt.
Sounded like northeast.
So
Yeah.
we have a high ground. We had some shots coming from
I have
northeast.
the high ground.
I guess we'll wait a bit, a few seconds, and then we'll resume the movement. Sharpshooter. Alright.
Sharpshooter.
Aufmarsch march then.
Aufmarsch, Nord.
Aufmarsch, Nord.
Direct north.
Direct north, guys.
Direct north.
It's just a lone sharpshooter. Shouldn't do much harm if we are on the move. Oh my god, my FPS.
Yeah. It just drops. Oh, that's a tree.
Alright, langsamer here.
Langsam.
Walk.
Nord.
Walk.
Advice for the rest of wow.
Okay, that's... Yep.
Was?
Okay.
What about you, Sibek? My frames are basically 0.
Yeah, mines are choking themselves out as well. They're behind us.
Oh my god! He scared the fuck out of me.
Was it?
I got a mortar right here.
Halt here.
Oh, deck him.
Deal with your contacts, Vida.
We got a... Schmidt, there's a mortar right there.
Mortar?
Yeah, it's like a mortar pit.
How's it over
Alright, secure it.
Dude, that dude scared the fuck out of me.
Oh hell yeah, he shot at me. Man.
Good job.
Yeah.
You hit?
No, we're good.
Somehow we're not hit.
Yeah, no, that dude's got trash ass aim. Alright. I'm gonna push up a little bit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
push up a little bit.
Ost.
Yeah.
Where's his body?
Sounds like Papasha. Yep, that's not.
Close.
Yep, that's not.
Fine, contact Nord back. Swamps here.
Well, at least this time I'm not dying instantly, so that's a plus.
Small mirror. Ah, shit.
My frames. Fuck me.
Anyone see anything?
Contact us!
Hey, Bird.
Yeah!
Troopers holding reserve just to your southwest if you want us to push up.
Hold there now, watch our rear.
Gotcha.
Sonny, middle of the...
Yeah, I got hit in the chest. I think he was strapped on.
I need a Sonny Tater.
Well,
Sonny Tater,
someone got hit.
Pass it down the line.
Sonny Tater, Ost!
Sonny Ost!
Ah, shit. Right here. Caught one in the leg.
CPR. Don't die on me.
Zuruk!
Zebek.
I got a wounded man here. I need help carry.
20 meters.
Zaruk, 20 meters.
I gave him CPR. He still needs another bandage on his head. One more bandage, and then we'll pick him up.
Zuruk, 20 meters to the
Zaruk, 20
southwest.
meters.
He's
Zebek,
dead.
run that down to Klein. Make sure he's pulling back as well.
I'll carry.
He's not. Alright. I'll cover. I need
Zaruk,
bandages
20
myself.
meters or what? Sword?
Yeah, for Klein. Tell him to Zaruk, 20 meters.
Scheiße.
Right, this is well after him. Hold this position.
Klein?
Alright, Chrysler, get him up and get him back behind the line.
Help me up with Kruger. I'm gonna bleed out. Give him CPR, Vice.
I'll see if you're. Are you bleeding from anywhere?
No. It's just I need
got his-
morphine or something.
Alright. I'm doing CPR now.
Sani.
Sani,
take care of.
Do we have a Sani with us?
Yeah, Egghart should be around.
We need a Zani. Do we have a Zani?
Yeah, we do. Hang on.
Egghart!
Hey, let's get
Egghart?
Boy Stello out here. Keep covering to the south, the northeast.
Bergman, Tracer, form up a Feuerstellung in here till we get the wounded.
Bergman's down. He might die.
Where's the sun?
You got.
Egghart, sound off, goddamn.
I'm about to bleed out. I can't make it out of here. Back here. I'm covering.
Where you at, Egghart?
We have no Sanis back here.
Son of a bitch.
Cover out to the northeast.
Don't waste your bandages. I have enough.
No.
Alright.
Proper kit is set up here.
Alright, get your guys. Hey, get your wounded pulled back. Zook Troop's got a position up to the Sud. Pull back to them. That's away from the line. Get your wounded pulled back.
All right, pick the wounded up and let's get moving to the south then.
Egghart.
Yeah, pick up
Stay, maintain the Keta and just turn
Take
south.
2 guys with you to pick up the wounded and to the back of the line. Treat them. That's what they'll live with.
Has anybody grabbed the MG?
No. Is he down?
Alright, Klein.
Fine, we just saw the MG and the MG also go down. We couldn't pick up any of his stuff.
Yeah, Muller crashed. He's not coming back though. Back.
Right,
I mean,
Klein,
what do
you
we
got?
do if somebody died and we can't grab his stuff because it's
Well,
bugged?
I'll try and get
If
him
it's
back
bugged,
up when
then
he...
don't worry about it. We'll
Zero,
get it
zero,
back.
zero.
It's just a problem.
Okay.
When they come back in,
Zero
they'll take
thing-
the full kit. Yeah, Klein, Zaruk, 20 meters. Take your wounded back. There's a to the Sud. At Erste, Zook Troop's position. They got a wounded now.
Jawohl. Zaruk, die Kette. Face your enemy. Don't turn your back on them.
Scheiße. When you get set up, Klein, reach out and find Vida. Find the edges of Vida.
Jawohl. Panzergrenadier Volker, take care of the Feldwebel bit who is limping.
I got it. I'm getting back.
Need a splint? We've got a splint.
I got it.
I've got a splint here. Feldwebel.
I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about me. I got a bandage. Save it for yourself.
Okay, use this time to Eintracht.
Keep coming back, keep coming back.
I'm gonna see you.
Okay, where am I going?
Okay.
Who's this? What is this? Who's this?
I'm looking for the Sani. This is Halfie.
This is
Thank you. Who am I talking to?
Blair.
Kreidler. Oh, good. Thanks, bud.
Completely out of bandages now.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to get the worst. The
Yeah,
worst
he's up
hit is
front.
Bergman, so if we have a sign, he get it over to him.
Okay.
He should be forward somewhere dealing with it.
Probably more serious.
The fucking frame rate.
Yeah, I know, I can
Holy
barely
shit.
play right now.
Oh.
That's over here. I got about 2 frames.
Oh, I need to be stitched.
What are you looking for? Exactly.
Egghart.
Yeah, how about no? Yeah.
Feldwebel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Egghart's over here.
Okay, I hear. When you get these guys stabilized and patched up, get them to the rear, to the Zook Troop's position on the hill, to the
Yeah, I was trying to find him. I just dropped him here because I had no idea.
Alright, so Jochman, Haufe. One
Yeah.
of you pick up
Okay,
Kruger.
you remove Kruger's tourniquet.
Yeah, remove Kruger's tourniquet, he's all patched up, pick him up. And you need to bring him to Tiltrup's position.
Okay,
Soon.
Kruger.
Up the hill.
Pick up Bergman, yeah. Yeah, pick up Kruger. Kruger's fine to pick up.
Yeah, to the sud. Alright, Schmidt.
Yeah.
You guys stretched out on this position, facing sud, facing north.
Facing north.
What direction?
Back,
yeah.
behind us over
Sud.
here.
Don't look at me, it's not like I know where it is.
No, Yakman.
There might be a slight gap in the between the two groups, so I'll reposition you guys.
I see you guys digging in up there.
Yeah.
You bleeding again?
My leg's fucked.
Stop. Stop.
I'm stopping.
Stop.
Really do hate fighting in these swamps, man.
I'm bleeding again.
It wasn't this black it up before.
It wasn't. Seems the foliage change is really fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
You guys okay? Need a hand?
Hands are better. You guys are done. Get back up here and sit up on the top of the ridge.
We need a Sunny, yeah.
Get back up on top of the ridge. Hands are better.
Alright.
I need a bandage, just one.
Where are you? Who needs a bandage?
Who needs a bandage?
Half. Just in the torso.
Okay, if you can't help, don't stand and watch.
Yep, get back to your positions, guys.
Who else?
Heffelden.
Yeah.
Delita has one KIA, one MIA. Muller, he crashed. He won't be coming back though.
Yeah, don't want anything.
I've got some minor wounds, along with a couple of others, but we've already been stitched up. Ammo was just short on bandages, and that's about it. So we're still combat effective, so to speak.
Alright. How many guys you got, Clint?
6.
6, okay.
Admire my restraint.
Alright. Then, go ahead and hold your position on the line. We'll get our wounded taken care of, then we'll continue moving to the north.
Yeah, well, I've curled round on the western flank, so we're covered from the west as well.
Alright, so good. Hey, Wolf?
Old Hellback.
Alright, you guys are our rear right now. That was
Federal back.
Jawohl, Stabsgefahr.
Passing your message. Upsilon, the guys at Upsilon have pulled back from their combat patrol into the northern area of the swamp, and they've met some pretty heavy resistance. Seems that they've solidified their positions just along the riverbank and in the swamps, and it's relatively light, but just because of the terrain and their advantage of defense in the sort of terrain, it's just not viable for the Romanians to move any further. I don't know if you want to continue with your patrol, but they recommend just heading back to Wiederschaftskota and weighing it out. Battalion Stab
Follow me, we've got a man down, he needs
decisive orders
The
later
guy
tonight.
by Kreidler?
Because it's getting a bit hairy over at Wiederschaftskota, so.
The guy by Kreidler?
Alright.
I don't know if you want to bring it up with Hauptmann, but
It's too late, he's dead.
I don't think we'll be doing much swamp combat for a while.
Alright.
Just because of the
Yeah, he's stable.
severity of it.
I'll speak with the Hauptmann.
I'm right here.
So,
Hauptmann? We got mauled a little bit there, and it seems like the Romanians are going to hold and not push into the swamp anymore. I don't foresee getting through this swamp without massive casualties. It's just going to be we basically stepped foot into it to try and push it, and we got rebuffed pretty hard.
Is there a Sunny?
Sunny?
If we had 3 grouping, I still think it would be an incredibly hard task to take.
Where's back over there?
Yeah, well, no.
Want to try it again? You want to try one more push and see what happens?
Yeah, let's keep it a little bit tighter than last
Where's
time.
Egghart?
no
idea. Just try to keep the
shell craters. I don't know exactly
automatic
where
weapons tighter together, give us more focused fire.
Alright.
If the casualty situation's still too hairy, then I mean that changes it a bit. But if everyone's back up and mended, then yeah.
Yeah, we
Could
have
be
one
worth
KA
another push.
and one MIA from Drita. I don't know the situation with Zvida right now. Get in touch with them and see what we want to do. We'll push things down, get everybody right next to each other, and continue our push to the north.
Yeah, whenever you do decide to head back, Kepler, just remain in the positions and I guess wait it out for the night. Battalion Stab have got some orders coming through shortly. For involving something to do with Muria and tonight.
You went west, sorry?
If you want to form up the company once you're done with the patrol for your announcements and stuff.
Is what's happening tonight happening today, or is that next Sunday? Okay.
Just finish up the patrol.
We can't move him.
There'll be orders coming through for you eventually. But whenever you decide to retreat, just head back into positions, then wait a little while and then form up.
Sounds good.
Your announcements.
Yeah, I think it's worth another push. Valuable.
Alright.
Maybe utilize your Zug troop as a lot of people with the Panzermänner, so that could form yourself a Druida Gruppe.
Wolf, can you take Wolf and Kreidelheim? Do you guys think you can manage running this as a Drita Gruppe?
Cool.
Alright. Or Erste Gruppe at this point. So right now we're basically sitting on our position, barely move forward.
He's gone. He's
fucking hell.
If you guys want to take out, I'm basically going to push Drita and Zvida together and get them right on top of each other so we can stay better together in the swamp. Once that happens, I'll bring you guys down and you guys will form up on the right side, right?
We're stunned.
Alright.
Is Eckhart that way?
I'm limping again.
Yeah. Let's just start digging around, look around.
Are you good? Okay. Berg, are you good? I have a splint for you if you want to.
I'm wearing one. It's just not. It's not wanting to work. It's just because it's open. I got it.
No, I have it. Let me see. Let me see. I give you a field dressing. It's okay. Okay, take off your tourniquet. You're good.
I'm impressed with you, Trench.
No problem, but don't run too much. I only repay you for what you have done for me.
All right.
Nice.
Let's go. Thank you, got it.
No problem, mate.
Yeah, that's Sherman uniform.
Herr Schmidt.
Schmidt is
Yeah. Right. Is that ahead? Give this patrol one more try. I'm going to stay in your positions now. I'm going to bring Drita down to you. We're going to basically shove you two together, and we're gonna maintain a lot closer spacing on this try instead of getting separated like we did last time.
All right.
Zug Troop and Erste are going to fall over to they'll be forming up once I get you and Drita push together. They're going to form up on your right, and they're going to form the right side of the flank. Zug Troop and the tankers.
So,
Verstanden.
And then we're going to take it forward. We're going to try and take it forward again and see if we can make any headway. If not,
Yeah.
we'll stop and we'll head back to the Widerstands then.
I still need a few of my guys to get back up, and then I'll be good.
Make it a slow jog, fat weather, otherwise you're gonna bleed again.
Alright. How many guys, Schmidt?
Who took out my tourniquet?
2 guys.
I did, because it's expanded. Schmidt, where
Well,
is...
It's going back. Oh, well.
Okay, where's Klein at? I need to find him. He's to the west.
Klein's to the west and, well, no, fuck me.
Well, I'm completely fucking lost now. North.
Klein!
This way.
So he's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Brand, zu mir bitte.
Klein!
Jawohl.
Alright, orders.
Jawohl, un momento, Herr Feldwebel. Brand, give Volker some medical treatment, please. He's got a hole in his arm.
Take off my tourniquet.
Sorry, Herr Feldwebel, as you were.
We're going to give this one more try to push north into the swamp. I want you to basically run down to Drita, run down to Zvida. He's just to your northwest. Find the end of his line, take your grouping, and shove yourselves right up next to him. We're going to cut our spacings in half for this. We want to run pretty close together for this one because we keep getting separated in the swamp. We can't establish a good base of fire. So
just to
find
confirm,
him.
you said northeast but pointed. You said northwest but pointed northeast. Is it northeast you mean?
Yes, north. Yeah.
Standard.
Thank you. Yeah. Basically, we'll be going there.
Standard. I'll brief them now.
All right. Yeah. All right. Go find it first, so you know where you're taking your gun. Go
Yeah,
find his first.
Yeah.
All right, Wolf. All right, get you and Greenheim, get your grouping up.
How far ahead are the men at the moment?
They are just about 30 meters to the north here. They're just through the reeds. Go find Schmidt. You can line your guys up on his right side. Keep a close spacing because you guys will be forming one to the end.
Standing.
I also suggest you guys send 1 or 2 men up to protect Sunny Eckhart, who's Sudost.
Where is he?
What? Where is he?
Sudost.
Pull him over here to us.
He's got like his hands full when he's alone. Yeah, it's a bit of a way. Come on.
Take me, please.
He's got a bike. Oh no, that's just someone running. Oi! Where are you going? What is?
It's Brookman, so he says he's where he should be.
Okay. Where's Eckhart at?
This way.
There it is, okay.
Oh, sorry. Eckhart, sorry.
What?
An actor's guard.
I fucking
Security.
hate you.
Oh shit.
Shut that shit off.
Sorry.
Patch me up.
Sorry. I woke him up.
Where's right to group? Northwest somewhere?
Eckhart, what's the deal right here? Are you
to
just...
the northwest.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
you
you,
stitch.
Eckhart.
Have fun.
You think, Carl? Huh?
What, okay, were you over here the whole time? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, well, we're set up over there. It's felt like a wolf wanted me to understand. I don't know where you
Yeah,
were,
with
so...
casualties there, need seen to.
I'll just up here.
Let's head back. Oh, come on, let's go. Unless you're hurt, let's go back up.
So,
Yeah, aggressor will be fine, but he
How
needs
long is it going to take to get back up?
It should be like I don't know, like 2 minutes or something. He seems to receive the saline. It's taking ages to wake up.
Alright.
I've only got 2 layers left.
Alright, we'll be stepping off back to the north. We're going to give this one more try. Fall in
Alright.
to the rear of Zvida whenever you get him up.
Yes.
I feel like you're leading me headfirst into Russians right now because we're not.
Yeah, well.
We're on the flanks.
Yep.
Jesus, he's fucking...
All over here.
Beats, man.
Hold.
Fall back a bit so you're on line with the reeds, but not in the reeds. You're a bit exposed out here, and I don't want
We're going to be facing north, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Yes. Yes.
Good spacing here between
Kruger,
the
pull back into the right a bit. You're currently in the line of fire of the MG.
Oh.
Alright.
I just thought it was way too far up. Whoever took that train did not do a good job.
Right, Schmidt will be going once Greiser gets up.
We're going to be there
Okay.
to support each other. Okay?
Perfect.
We lost the MG because nobody was there to support them.
They're both
They rushed
pushed down.
forward to try and get kills. We're not about
Just
that
got
anymore.
radio
Standard?
comms back that Bowman's group is making it back to Widerstandsnetz Gotha. I just told them to hold off there in Gotha while we're doing our patrol.
Alright. Yeah, basically tell him to hold the position.
Yeah.
Test some R&R.
Yeah, pretty much what's been relayed already.
Be sure you keep the tanker grouping.
Yep, I have them pushing off to the to our right flank right now. Damn it, is that Gotha?
Yeah. I think that's Erste being engaged.
We gotta kick off this patrol.
Alright.
Let me get with my.
Yeah, bring them close into Schmidt. Bring them close into Schmidt.
All right, so this Schmidt right here. Where's the Zug troop?
It's right here, baby.
Zug troops in the bridge. Yep.
Where are they? Over here?
Wrong trench.
To the southwest.
Oh, this way.
Wall.
Wall.
There, Strauss.
Get in the trench.
Yeah, I'm just gonna build another one because I don't wanna die when he dies.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, man.
What the fuck is the situation up there?
Hello, client.
Well, not great from the sounds of it. I have a question, Kreidler. How do you know that if you're not supposed to be a funker? You're not a funker, you do not have the radio on your backpack, you are supposed to drop the fucking radio in the trenches. End.
Yep, don't carry that shit out on patrol.
Fucking hell.
Damn it.
To the north, let's go.
Where's the Hauptmann? Holy fuck, I hate these fucking breeds. Which way?
North.
My computer is fucking frying like an egg right now. But, I don't know what the situation. Have you happened to figure out what the situation is at the Widerstands nest right now? The fire?
No, I do not have a funker with me, so.
Alright, we're gonna step off and try this patrol right now. Alright.
Land troop, you guys heard that, yeah?
We're going. Erste Zug.
Just be ready.
Marsch, marsch, Nord. Langsamer in the swamp. Maintain your cohesion.
Auf Marsch, Marsch, Nord, langsam.
Langsamer, slow.
Schützenkette rechts.
Schützenkette rechts, Kontakt Nord.
Schützenkette rechts.
You hit again?
Yeah, cool.
Back in the trenches, fighter. Real quick in the trenches.
Oh fuck, I got hit again.
Right.
Back in your trenches, back in your trenches. Back in your trenches, Erste Zug.
Don't move away. Thank you. There you go.
I got hit in the arm, but I'm good.
God. Can't even fucking see anything.
Oh, that's
Hey, what's up,
good.
bud? No, you're good. You're good.
You're hit as well.
Granate erbij maken, North.
Granate bereit machen, Nord.
That one.
Perfect.
There you go. You're no longer hit.
Schmidt, are you up?
Yeah, he's up.
He's up.
Oh my god, that was a lot.
Good job.
Good job.
Oh.
That's there's like a maximum or something.
Alright. Establish base of fire here. Throw some fire into that swamp, Nord.
Yeah.
Give him hell, boy.
We have still Remnants of Greater Gruppe, I think to the northwest.
Sanitator!
MG nachladen.
MG nachladen.
Who's hit?
Z-back.
Yeah, flies down.
Yeah, this is untenable for the people.
Alright.
Move out. Move.
Get your wounded if you can. Get them on your shoulders. Get out of here. We're gonna fall back 100 meters to the sud. 100 meters to the sud.
Do we have Seebeck here?
Yeah, he's right there. He's right there with.
We should get some artillery.
He doesn't have a radio.
Not yet.
Doesn't have a radio.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
100 meters to the sud. 100 meters to the sud.
100 meters to let's go.
Oh,
Bergman.
Back up on the hill there. Keep going.
Klein died in my
Let's go.
Keep going. Fall back.
Smoke out.
100 meters to the zud. 100 meters to the zud.
Who's this? Oh, they're up. Okay.
Let's go. Jesus, man, it's like a fucking slideshow of pictures here.
I need a moment. I don't have a moment. Rukzug.
Rukzug to the sud. Let's go to the sud. Are you good, Sebek?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need a moment to bandage myself, but I'm not going to do that yet.
Alright. Alright, Erste Zug, Stellung here on the top of the ridge.
So I see.
Good job.
Blau, I have Bergman behind me, unconscious, and the rest. Can you see at least 2 guys from Blau from in front of you?
No. Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Where's Jochen? Wait.
Hi.
He's here.
Good job, Schmidt.
Where's Greaser?
Greaser's unconscious still, I believe, in the Verwunder's nest. Yeah.
Scheiße. Alright, hold here, Schmidt. You guys are the center.
Yeah, what? CPR. I'm giving CPR.
Who's this?
Cornpros.
Our
I think the
Cornpros.
Hauptmann's still out there.
No, he's right over there to the east. Where's what's the left of Drita?
Well, there's no one over there. There was just Russian shooting at me.
Where's the rest of Drita at?
I think Klein got down. And
Yeah, Klein is dead. He didn't go down. He's dead.
I'm gonna need to go out and look for him.
Maybe every 3 minutes.
Yep, Jochman, did you hear that? Here. Alright, give him CPR every 5 minutes. Or 4. Yeah.
Sebek, try and go find Zug troops. See where they are with the Panzer man. Should be somewhere to the east. I don't know where the hell they ended up.
And make sure you guys build your back trenches.
Make sure you guys shoot the bullets.
Sonny!
Build a back trench too. Cool.
And what do you want me to do with Zogtrup once I find them?
Bring them back here.
Okay.
Put them on the right.
Yeah,
It
well.
might help.
He has a pulse now.
Wait, am I glitched? Did you build it? Because I cannot see it. Oh, okay.
Bergman has a pulse. Hooray.
Alright. Hello.
Hello, Bergman.
Oh,
yeah, we're taking shot.
Yeah, they're strays.
Very spicy.
Fuck. Hold, do you have a bandage?
What is it from the north direction?
Yeah. Just give me
Plus
a
the
second.
heal bandages off the Soviets.
I need a tourniquet.
Props, what'd you find?
Bandage on my arm.
No one except more Russians.
Repair you.
God damn it.
I thought I saw a German, but then Russians started shooting at me and I got suppressed. I don't know. I can't do anything out there alone.
Excuse me. That was our medic.
Oh.
Oh.
Acceptable losses.
We gonna die.
Yeah, I don't fucking bleed now.
Where's Weber?
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Scheiße.
Very fashionable. Let me. Do you want me to fill in the hole here?
Thank you.
Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Should I remove the
shit.
tourniquet?
Kruger's wounded.
Do you want me to remove the...
I got you, Kruger.
No, just keep that on. That shouldn't be able to last a minute.
Alright.
Alright, one guy at a time. Don't leave your...
What the hell happened to me?
So you got nipped by some,
Danke, Herr Feldwebel.
Where's the Sonny?
We don't got one here.
Alright. Is he off to the southeast?
This is what left of,
Well,
Yeah.
Strauss and Spiegel are down there, but they don't push up too
Oh,
far.
someone in front of me just went down.
Damn it.
Nordwest.
Pull their asses back.
Friendlies coming in, friendlies.
Come on in, come on in.
Coming in.
Friendlies.
Friendly's coming in.
Shit. No, huh.
Someone in the trench to the northwest is down.
Alright, we gotta find Bird.
All
Let
right.
me see.
I'm right here. We're getting off this position, heading back to the Widerstands.
That's gonna be northwest.
Okay,
It's
did
gonna
the
be
Panzer
northwest.
make it back here?
In that
Yeah,
first trench line.
right there, they came in.
Me and Spiegel made it all the way to the edge of the fucking river. They have a fucking
Holy shit,
rear
you're still
MP
alive,
covering it.
Strauss. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're right the fuck in front of us.
Right in front of us.
Yeah, there were patrols that were passing to our westberg.
Yeah.
They have a DP or a Maxim or something covering the opposite. He's just focus firing the read, so.
Austin Spiegel return.
All right.
Helpman's up
Invite a group. Schmidt.
Spiegel, good shit, dude. Find some fucking cover, man.
Schmidt at.
Unteroffizier Schmidt.
Schmidt crashed.
Larry.
Good eye, so you here?
Bergman is stealth. Bergman, are
Bergman.
you up? I think he's not up. Alright.
I'm trying to.
Someone take over.
I can take over.
Yeah,
I can take over.
Hold, take over.
Oh, all right, get these guys up. Get them back to the southeast, back to the Widerstands now.
Yep.
All right. What's up, the Zug troop? Get you guys going. Get you guys.
Spike to
Get them picked up back to the southeast to the Widerstands.
Right, got it.
Yeah, he's dead.
Do we cover them, Schmeidel?
No, pull out and go.
Los zweite Gruppe. Mit mir.
Shit. Don't dig in, Hoffman. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, we're good. Oh, okay. Sorry. Didn't hear that.
Keep going, south, Sudan. Anybody got a bandage to spare? It's going a little dark here.
I don't, I'm sorry.
Pick him up, pick him up.
Let's go, pick them up, get them going.
Pick him up.
Let's go. Let's get back. Let's go. Artillery.
You can't pick him up. Just go.
All my
Zug
bandages.
troop, we're coming back. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm bandaging up.
Let's move it. Southeast.
Südost, Erste Zug.
Yeah, no. Come on.
It's fucking wild.
Let's go.
We pushed all the way to the river, me and Spiegel.
Yep,
Shit,
fuck
let's
me.
move.
That scared me.
Schneller, back to the Widerstands net.
My bandages opened up again.
Keep running. They don't have any staging area. It's just a DP on the opposite.
Why do you?
That's really weird.
I'm gonna put him right here.
Yeah, just place him down.
Alright.
Is it Bergman? He's fucked.
It's Vida. Get back in your position.
Kessel Hut, heal yourself. Yeah.
Weber?
Yeah.
Can we get the Schwer MG out of the Gefechtstrasse?
There should already be one up.
Where?
In the
yeah,
MG
yeah,
position.
yeah.
Alright, zweite Gruppe. Alright, there we go.
Alright, you good here? Don't come in.
Ball. Been here since I got back with Erste Gruppe.
Zebek, stay on this side of the trenches if you're not too badly wounded, and guide everybody back to their position.
Jawohl.
God damn.
Yep, one, is it you that's behind me?
Yeah, it's me.
Alright. Take these positions right here.
Donnie.
Where's the rest of the
We got any Sonnies here?
Alright, just stay here.
Weber's over near Erste Gruppe.
Alright.
Watch your fire, there might still be friendlies, so check fire before you fire.
Yeah, shoot at the tank, not the brown. Well, not the gray ones.
No. They're back suit. Hello.
Did you make it back in one piece?
Yes, yeah, we did. I was just heading back over to the Hauptquartier actually for debrief because I heard you guys coming back.
Yeah, we just got all up down there in the swamp. We barely even made it in.
Yeah,
we stuck a toe in and got fucking wrecked.
Nice.
Neighbor.
Oh, yeah, I can hear my heartbeat. I'm dying.
Neighbor.
Right, I got you.
Come on. Yeah. Are you in your? You got your guys in your position?
We're all on position. We're full as a group. We've got half men, so I mean, if we need us anywhere, we can perhaps fill the line or something. Okay, you're good.
Oh, I've lost a large amount of blood. I'm gonna head back to the Wounded Nest.
Yeah.
That's the wrong button.
I'll go ahead back there as well because I think.
Okay. Sonny Hilfe.
Weber went that way. Wolf grabbed him.
Ach, scheiße.
I'll just go back to my group for now, third level, if you need me.
Grab. Hey, one of you guys grab Weber. Tell him to bring the wounded back to the Wounded Nest.
Neighbor. Piper. No.
Strauss, would you find them? He went over to Drittis' position. Find them and bring them back. Get the wounded back to the Wounded Nest instead of treating them in the goddamn trench.
Jawohl.
I'm gonna sit here and die.
Do you need some medical attention here for double?
I've lost almost fatal amount of blood.
Well,
Is the bleeding stopped?
the bleeding has stopped. that's not how it sounded when you said something, Herfeldebel. You sound like you were in current bleeding situation.
Good thing is, if he passes out, the cots are right there.
Yeah, he's nice and cozy. Just a minor rollover. Here,
I want one of you here. Alright, Schmidt, you're back. Okay. I've set up the dudes basically to our old position. Grenades a bit west. Here is Blau empty, 8 down. He's getting treated right now. Yeah, I told him that as soon as he is up, as soon as he's done, he should, report back to his positions. Bergman is also wounded. He was unconscious. Schmeidel was carrying him to the
there you go. All stitched and receiving some blood. Herfeldebel.
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, you have your mouth.
What are you eating, Feldebel?
Rice Krispie treat.
Ooh, tasty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you if
we'll pass that quickly.
Yeah, it's right here.
Hello, Sonnies.
Hello.
Oh, never mind. Isn't Sonny?
He's wounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Sonny to get pulled back here.
Please help.
Oh no,
Is there
I
any
accidentally muted
bandages?
myself. I accidentally muted myself, my bad.
Good job, Viper.
There has
I
to be
need
stuff
to
in
be
here.
touched.
Don't
Can
touch
we
it.
use some of the stuff in here?
Castle Hut, stop, don't touch it. Castle
No,
Hut.
but I'm about
No,
to
We
pass
can't use
out.
that stuff?
Alright,
Okay.
quiet down.
Who needs
Weber's here. All of us.
Alright,
Anybody?
good.
I'm here as interim, Weber. I've given myself medical permission, so I'm here to help.
Alright.
I'm checking.
Work on Bergman.
Yeah, check Bergman, give him CPR.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'll do
Can you,
CPR.
Castle Hut, can you move the chairs, please? Bitte?
They are most important. Chairs are most important.
We must save the chairs from bloodstains.
Oh no.
I can do some.
Kidding me.
No, we're
Extra
good.
help.
We're good.
They are mahogany.
Right.
Oh my god.
Why are there so many people here?
Alright,
Feedback
quiet
in the
down.
corner.
Schmeidel.
Help
Are you
triage
stitched?
each other. Who's still
No,
wounded?
I'm
Who's still bleeding? If
wounded.
you're still bleeding, get patched up.
Still bleeding, please say your
Yeah.
name.
Schmeidel.
Roger.
Alright.
I'm checking Bergman's pulse.
Yeah, don't worry, I got him now.
Okay. He still needs CPR.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm gonna run the line and see if there's anyone else who needs a Sani.
Alright, go ahead and move
Thank
your
you.
tourniquet.
There was okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, Beck, if you could do that.
I'm
you
out
are-
of stamina.
You got a stamina?
I did some sprint with a guy. That's carrying him.
We're not allowed
I'll
to
go
build
do it.
bandages
And a
right
radio.
there.
stamina.
Yeah, don't grab those.
Young
Okay.
Commander, you healed up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the
Oh,
line.
Kevin,
Did
I
you
just
do that?
Uh,
Kessler just knocked himself unconscious.
Weber, do you have any extra bandages that I can have?
I'm bandaging his torso.
Oh, I was already on that.
Did you get
Oh,
Zeus?
my-
Armored?
Bandage his arm and then provide CPR.
Oh no. Yeah,
Alright,
that's,
I'm giving
that's,
him
that's
healing.
definitely not armor. Yeah, I'm giving this alien as well.
Yep.
Doing CPR.
The 2004
But
hit.
you should be good, just clear the Vamonating please.
Alright, sailing's already in.
So there are
Am I
not a lot of
waiting
guys in.
on sailing or can I fuck
Alright,
off?
thank you guys.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
He's good.
I got some extra bandages for
His
some guys.
chest opened
I'm
up.
good too. I'm good.
His chest opened up.
Good job, Weber.
You crashed at like the worst time.
Go and check on Castle House, please.
Yeah, all good.
he missed the stage. I'm up.
Yep, you're fine.
Sheer lack of frames and
Yeah.
ability to code.
Younger
You guys good here? Do you need to sign it?
Are you pissed, Johan?
Somehow I managed to kind of get it up and running again.
Kind of lacking blood and a little bit kind of monochrome. Apart from that, I'm okay.
Alright, yeah, we need a. Are you assigning Jungerman?
No. You need to head back to the wounded nest. You'll be dealt with that.
Alright. Just head
Does
back.
anybody need bandages?
No.
Those are ours.
So who's wounded again?
Johan doesn't have blood.
On my left arm.
Alright, if you don't have blood, just hold on for a moment. You're not bleeding again, are you?
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
You're stabilized and you're not, and your wounds are stitched. You don't need us on your own.
They,
I'm gonna go over there
have
by,
like two very
Alpha.
very serious cases in the third wounded nest, so they need to pay attention to them. So unless you're bleeding and losing much blood, don't go
Look,
over there.
I'm gonna give you
have
two
a casualty
bandages.
report?
I believe all the
Give
men
you
are
two
survived.
bandages.
It's just Bergman still unconscious in the third wounded nest with Kesselhood, and the rest of the guys are up on the line, watching north.
Alright. So good. Fucking frames. God damn it.
Bandages?
Yeah. What's with the frames today?
I
Isn't it
think
the?
I think it's the.
Isn't it the
Ruckman
thing?
is changing.
Yeah, the reeds, right? That must be the issue.
That and all the trees. I don't know, but it's like I was pretty much just a picture show in the swamp,
Yeah.
so I
I'm
could
gonna
not see
get them
anything.
to fight.
Right. Same, to be honest. And you are even recording, so I can't imagine how the frames must have been for you, man.
It's gonna
So,
look
I mean-
like shit on the video.
Alright, are you guys bleeding?
No.
Okay.
Strauss, you
It's
good?
pretty rough. Yep.